All right, well, now it's going, I guess. Men, do not despise a thief if he steals to satisfy his hunger when he is starving.
Damn, that baby's burning.
Yet, if he is caught, he must pay sevenfold, though it costs him all the wealth of his house. But a man who commits adultery lacks judgment. Whoever does so destroys himself.
Horse.
I know.
Damn, dude. Look at that. You're missing it.
It's a
Ooh,
damn
you're missing
shame.
it. Ooh, you're missing. No. That was nice. That was some good morality before we really get into some things.
I want to reread the part about adultery because that was the real
All right,
fire.
go for it again.
Well, I'm not going. No, I feel
Just go for it again.
Go.
It doesn't. All right, well,
Take a breath.
all right. Warning against adultery. Yeah. My son, keep your father's commands and do not forsake your mother's teachings. Bind them up. Wait a second. I'm sorry.
All right, well, hey. We got it the first time, I think.
No, we didn't. We literally didn't even record it when I was.
No, you got it perfect. Take two.
I'm not doing
You know, I'm not going to lie. I told Maddie before we got here, I was like, I'm not sure what. I was kind of like semi-expecting like jugs of piss type vibes.
He warned me there might be pee laying around.
I wanted to even
And then
like.
Maddie said something. Oh.
Well, I went to get my Thai food, and he asked me if I needed utensils.
I was like, I don't know.
And I was like, no thanks. And then I was like, wait, he might not have forks. So I asked for some.
But no, it's nice. I like it here. It's cozy.
Yeah, I was gonna offer you metal.
That kind of probably would have been nice to have.
I did.
I was
did it
gonna. I did want to like say it like pitifully, like I am gonna clean like thoroughly, guys. So don't even worry about sitting on the toilet seat.
That would have been good. Because I don't know, there was some funny jokes.
Yeah, absolutely. But now I can just we can just say all these.
She was like, well, what do you think it's like? I was like, have you seen True Detective, Matthew McConaughey's apartment?
it's pretty. It can get pretty brutal in here, but thankfully,
This is nice, dude. Actually, I like it.
Oh, this is no. You can thank my
Yes,
mother.
Nice
You
little
could, what you
dining
could do
room.
is put the TV there.
Mm-hmm.
Even maybe put your desk there. Got like a little coffee table or something.
See, I need somebody with vision. This is what I've been waiting for.
I definitely think the desk needs to go against the wall.
Yeah, because I was literally
Somewhere.
thinking that when we were sitting there. I was like, it's not a bad spot, but
You would
like,
have
you
so
literally
much
could
more
just
room
move it
for
there.
activities.
Let's
And then
pause.
you could look to the TV.
Let's pause and just rearrange the whole apartment real quick.
No, it's perfect. This is fine now, but I'm just saying these are thoughts.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And then you have your lamp there. Put a picture up there. You got it, dude.
What are you hiding in there?
utilize this.
Yeah,
space.
what's in the cabinet?
What's hiding in there?
What is it's like a giant chest.
I didn't even want to let you into my bedroom, to be honest. You were just
That was-
in there. Hopefully, it didn't smell bad in there because there's.
the light you pulled out from under your bed was kind of weird.
Yeah, the light. Yeah, that light.
The light that you
barely
guys kind of
use.
shine at to like see.
There's like a lamp mount that it's supposed to go. I don't even know. It's like a really shitty plastic mount that it goes into. I'm not even sure where it is.
So you're too scared to say what's in there?
Not too scared. I just don't need to admit to it. Well, there's a microphone there. Back there, behind the television.
Not
No,
behind,
within.
inside that
In
cabinet.
that giant chest that
Oh,
the
you
TV's
can
on.
you can look in there. There's nothing.
That
in there.
chest that could hold like two bodies.
That's
three-
from
three
Amish
bodies.
country.
Probably like 4 if you fold them
That
up.
thing was expensive.
If they were stuffed.
That actually goes on
Gotta
top of
fold
that.
the legs in with Okay, I see.
That goes on top of that.
Makes sense.
That used to be. This used to be
Like
my
a
parents'
wardrobe.
bedroom. Yeah, this used to be my parents' bedroom. They used to have a television in there, a little boom box
Okay.
television in there.
Yeah, I see it all.
Okay, I see now.
And now it's much too big to keep. So I
And now you just put your TV up on it, but you could just mount it on the wall.
and,
Too much work.
yeah.
Fucking young
I get that.
the young people of this
Also,
world.
I mean,
you know?
holes in the wall.
Yeah, I don't really care to hire somebody to come do that.
You could do it.
Hire someone. don't
Yeah,
know
you
anyone that
hire
can
someone
hang
to
a
mount your
TV?
wall, mount your TV.
Yeah, there's lots of people that need work and lots
Oh.
of migrants.
Oh,
that need
boy,
work
that's
to
true.
mount TVs.
But why would you want to hire?
That's your problem.
Why would you want to hire one of them?
Well, they need jobs, Grant. What are you talking about?
They.
Lake Orion's turning into a migrant city. We got to give these people jobs.
I believe we covered this last
Well,
episode.
we can highlight it again.
We just need to really keep
How our lovely town is turning into a shithole in front
into
of our
a
very
giant
eyes.
dump.
And nobody will say anything because while Lake Orion is like very nice, everybody has a lot of liberal sensibilities
They're
here
scared.
and are completely okay with like migrants taking over the town. And then,
And then there's
And then
people like
eventually
you
we'll
wanting to
complain about it.
hire them.
Yeah, well, you want to perpetuate it.
I'm playing devil's advocate. I'm just playing a character here. That I'm not actually. I want to kill these people. We should kill them with bats. We should kill them with bats as they arrive in the city by bus.
By Greyhound, correct?
By Greyhound
And
bus.
are they getting checks?
Of course, they're getting checks. They're getting debit cards filled with
Stipends.
money.
Yes.
We're giving these people money.
And they'll be in stores buying. Yeah, they don't even have to work really. No.
No, we're just giving them, thousands of dollars, and
So
then
will the taxes go up in the county then, or just or like Orion City taxes, or
I don't know.
not sure on that.
What do I look like to you, huh? Sure.
Yes. Do a little research. Do a quick little Google.
Lake Orion migrants. Let me type that in. Migrant crisis. Lake Orion.
I don't know if
What we're in.
yeah. Or just, I'm telling you, the lady, she showed me this article, and there was literally just a small sentence about it. It's the old school.
Lawmakers probe Whitmer administration on border crisis effects in Michigan. This lady looks like a bitch too. Who cares? Senator, I'm not gonna read. Am I really about to read all this? Senator Rogers Hawk and Lena Thies penned a letter to Governor Gretchen Whitmer requesting her office to provide the legislature and the people of Michigan with greater transparency regarding the impact on our state on the ongoing migrant crisis in the southern border.
Yeah, but is that for Lake Orion?
No, this has nothing to do with Lake Orion.
There was something in the Lake Orion review.
I don't think it's not popping up here. I typed in I probably shouldn't type in crisis. That's what's
Type in Lake Orion review. Yeah, you're grabbing too big of headlines. Lake Orion review.
shelter.
It's the high school. What's the old school? The old school turning into a housing. Just Google that.
No idea.
We're not doing this. Anyways, they need to get out of here. They need to, give them jobs working 24 hours at McDonald's and Wendy's. We need a 24-hour restaurant. I still stand by that. We need 24-hour restaurants in Lake Orion, like Las Vegas.
They were here once. And then
It
now they're
existed.
gone.
They couldn't handle it. because people's minds are weak and they can't work.
I used to work 24 hours. Night
Like
shift.
the midnight shift. So what is
5 p.m. to like 7 a.m.
5 p.m. to 7 a.m.?
roughly sometimes.
Yeah.
Depends when the work would get done, really. Just flip the shoots and get it ready.
So is that 14 hours?
Yeah, sometimes I'd work 12 to 14-hour shifts for the night.
That's wild.
And like it'd get really weird when it was like 2:37, 3, 4 in the morning. And you're like, shit, are we done yet? And then you're just dragging kind of. And it's like, part of you's like, well, if we get done, we can go home and sleep. But then it's like, well, we also make more money if we take our time. So sometimes I wouldn't get home till like 7 a.m., eat dinner, listen to a podcast in my bed and fall asleep. And then I'd wake up at like 3 p.m., be kind of weird, and then go back to work at 5, take the subway, yeah. Right there. So this will come out on the day.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that 9/11 is happening behind me on the screen
Yeah.
because I'm looking at you guys. I guess I could be looking at 9/11 more.
No,
it
keep
keeps
looking at us.
replaying
Look
the
at you
second
guys.
explosion.
Probably not
Yeah.
best to gaze upon it.
Look at all that smoke.
Hey, Grant, you're getting like the full Clockwork Orange of it. That's what it looks like. Your eyes might be clipped to your face.
They look like 2 big cigarettes.
Yes, one big
But only
tobacco
the-
ad.
Tobacco's people.
I think I got to take it out of this mountain.
You don't like it?
Well, it's just too fixed. I'd rather just like.
You want to chill more? Christ, how's that?
Yeah, it's something I think is much better.
All right.
'Cause I can keep it dangerously close to my face like before.
How you doing, Maddie?
My arm's cramping up over here.
So
Not
what-
this one.
You don't remember the morning
You
of
get more
9/11?
There's a blanket there that's
2001?
I don't think that. It's just like it's a personal problem.
You were what, 3 years old?
I hear you.
3 years in 10 days.
Oh yeah, because you just turned 3. Wow, look at you into the world and
What?
Tragedy set upon
taking
me.
upon you. You were just you, Maddie. That's Maddie for you.
Oh, you're saying on 9/11 you were 3 years old?
She just turned on
Tragedy
the
was
first.
set upon us.
That's
all.
devastating for a 3-year-old. 9/11. Imagine seeing 9/11 while you're 3 years old.
I didn't have to.
Really?
It happened. I was.
Yeah.
It happened to a lot of 3-year-olds.
Sure did.
Jacob, you were what, 5?
5 years old. Yeah.
I was like 19.
It happened to real adults too.
Like 9/11?
No, like they experienced it too.
It happened to everybody in the world at the
Everyone.
time.
It's
They
not just
saw it.
3-year-olds. It's not just 5-year-olds.
But we're talking about our own experiences of 9/11. No.
I
recollection.
experienced 9/11 from the inside of a closet, probably. I don't have any
You don't remember?
recollection.
I don't have recollection.
I imagine my mom was very worried and put me in my room, and then I probably played with WWE figures.
I remember. I was hooked. I got pulled. I didn't get pulled out, but I went home after school. My mom picked us up, and we were in the. I remember I kept a picture in my mind, like looking up at the sky and being like, airplanes hit a plane. Like, cause she told us about it. Like, some people weren't telling their kids, and some other people were pulling their kids out of school. I remember, and I just remember a lot of kids were getting pulled out of school that day. It was kind of like your little 7-year-old head, just like, I wish I could go home. And then I got home and Mom, it was playing on the news, just kind of footage, yeah. And it was just like people didn't really know what happened, and they eventually found out it was like the terrorists, George Bush, Dick Cheney, ba.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at this right now. This just looks like bullshit. I want them. When are they gonna fall? It's still gonna be another half an hour.
Well, that's what my dad said. He had an amazing quote the other night because we were just talking about stuff, and he's like, "I never thought conspiracy, but I never liked the way they fell," which is that's a nice way to put it.
So it looks like they sent the planes in, and then they detonated the explosives that they have rigged at the bases or whatever.
That's the word people say.
Because it looks like obviously
there's footage you've
both
seen.
the
It's
planes
just like,
have crashed, and then
the planes are
there's no fucking I'm watching that. There's no goddamn way that these buildings would collapse
the way
from
they
both
did.
of these planes.
So
like this.
Unison, yeah.
It's so they're not low. Like, it's so absurd.
It's not even like weird to say that. It's really not when you just logically think about.
There'd have to be explosives like at the base.
Well, think about this. Well, the word is that they said the jet fuel
Well,
melted.
yeah, because
the
it
metal.
collapses from the bottom. So
And it it starts at the top and like implodes on it. We'll see, and it implodes on itself. But how they justified it or how they
I don't
explained
see
it.
how it would drop from the top. It needs
So
it
we
like
must have
it
been like
falls straight
extra
down.
retarded in the early 2000s. We're actually so much smarter now that we're willing to be skeptical of things like this.
Well,
So
it was so emotionally shocking.
It's more of an emotional thing. But now everybody's a emotionless goblin.
Yeah, we're fucking demons.
Without emotions. Now that
So it's
this
like
stuff doesn't phase us. JFK getting shot in the head, 9/11. Who gives a shit?
Trump.
It's all fake. Trump getting shot at. Yeah, that's crazy. But
People totally forget about that though.
He kind of fumbled the bag, and he's kind of cucked out with JD Vance and everybody. It's kind of pathetic to see what a cuck he is now. But
Elon though.
Elon,
RFK.
all these faggots suck. They all suck.
Not a fan.
Well,
I forgot you're a Tim Waltz guy.
I am a Tim Waltz guy.
You cuck for Waltz.
I am a big Tim. No, I'm not going to endorse.
You love his personality. You told me that. You're like, God, this guy. You're like, he could have coached me in track, and I probably would have committed to more things in life. Your words.
You're just saying stuff, dude. Am I even gonna do?
You're like the motivation Tim Waltz emits would have.
I'm not
motivated my 17-year-old mind.
I'm just saying that the Democrats are doing a better job than Republicans. Republicans are just like they've turned into the kid that asked about the homework.
The homework?
Where's the homework?
Oh.
Like you forgot the homework teacher? That's what Republicans are now. And Democrats are all about like smoking weed in the bathroom and hitting your vape in the bathroom.
Are they?
That's really what they're about.
That's how it's always kind of been, though.
Is that how it's always been?
And then the kids kind of grow up and realize how dumb it was.
I think I was just really red-pilled for too long, and I'm just finally
going back.
Yeah, trying to center myself.
No, because a lot of the kids that are into like the vapes and stuff too are like, well, that's like me kind of. So I'm sitting on your couch, man.
What are you? I don't even.
What?
You red then, or
I'm an alien.
You're an alien, exactly.
Correct.
As am I.
Raelien. Have you heard about like the Raelien religion?
No. Do you want to give me a summation?
No, it's basically a cult leader who like created his own religion. But they have a cool logo, and it's like a Nazi logo, but it's like the Star of David, too.
That's pretty sick that they incorporated both of them. It's very inclusive.
Yes.
Is there a rainbow behind it? It'd only be better if they put a rainbow behind it.
So, like, their whole manual is like a retarded, like it's like a third grader, like made like a comic book, and that's like how they explain their religion.
Was the third grader on like acid or something?
Like a good advanced writer for a third grader. like a kid who's like telling a story, but it's like ridiculous.
Just like a 4chan religion or something.
No, it's a real thing. Raelien. It started in like the 70s.
In the 70s.
Raelien.
And a third grader developed it. It was.
No, I'm just saying like that's like the style that its
Oh.
Bible is like told. It's like you download the PDF. It's like a little picture book. It's aliens though. Rael, and then it should
Rael.
IEN, I think. But yeah, they said the heat from the top of the jet fuel melted down and everything then just imploded on itself.
Yeah, the
Lies.
Raelism.
It's kind of
Raelism is
How does that even make
classified
sense?
as
What,
a
like,
new religious
the jet
movement
fuel
by
went to the
scholars
bottom of the building?
religion.
and the heat just melted the metal, and that's why it just all crumbled down
Yeah, from the very tippy top.
Top.
It destroyed the whole
like lava.
underlying structure of the whole building.
So right now, imagine like just jet fuel dripping down. That's apparently what happened.
Dripping down where? Like
Just the building, like the floors, everything. That's what they said happened.
I don't know.
Yeah, I believe it.
Jet fuel melted the metal beams.
Yeah, so apparently, I guess
There's not that much jet fuel in like
These are the questions to ask. I'm just saying what was told.
realistically jet fuel.
Exactly.
Like you don't.
I know there's not that much there to fill that whole building, right?
No.
Exactly.
one of the person in charge of security for the
And
building
honestly,
too
it would
was-
evaporate. Like all gas evaporates. So like that's not how that works, is it? It would burn off.
There's
Gas
this one guy.
burns off.
I'm going to butcher this, but I forget his name. He was he's like a New York billionaire, and he worked at like one of the top floors in the World Trade Center. Didn't show up for work that day. Apparently, he's like, oh, my wife told me to go get a physical this morning.
Yeah,
Gotta go get my health checked out.
honey, go get a hand job.
Yeah. No, he knew what was happening. Come on.
Right. There's so many.
Whoa, what just
You
happened?
just missed
That's a
it. You
replay.
actually.
Oh, it was a replay. What
Wait,
happened earlier?
you should actually go back because it shows the plane in.
That was it, though. We're moving towards the buildings falling down. We don't want to walk.
Yeah,
We don't want
I don't give a shit about any planes. That doesn't really
They're
matter.
gonna
It just
showing
showed it. It
highlights.
looked like a joke though. It was like 20 times amplified in
Highlights.
size. Like it didn't even make sense. Like,
highlights.
the
They're gonna
scale
keep
of
showing
it.
highlights of the planes.
Yeah, they'll probably show it again.
The scale of it was like massive.
What's your favorite angle, Maddie? I mean, it's a massive fucking plane. It is a big plane.
There's a brooder angle. Look at this one.
These planes came from Boston. These two did.
Boston.
hmm
We're not gonna do that.
That's a weird shot. You can't see anything.
Yeah, what is this?
Except for people
Boring.
jumping.
I mean, it's burrowing some smoke. It's like Winston Churchill's morning. That was a reference to a joke earlier that Jacob was talking about.
Yeah, this looks like a nice London fog tea. This looks like my morning routine.
Imagine cleaning the windows on 9/11.
Crackheads. Good one. Nice, dude.
Yeah, thanks.
Nice, dude.
I mean, imagine just sitting in the office though, and you just see this there was people that had to have seen it coming,
The plane, you mean?
I mean,
Like
if you
the actual
if
plane
you
coming
believe
to
that
their
they aren't
window?
holograms,
I mean,
imagine sitting in the office and just seeing this fucking plane coming.
Well, I think
And
what
underneath
sucks,
all that, you see you can see some of the Atlantic Ocean most likely because you're that high up.
what sucks is the second building, they pressured them into staying in their seats. They wouldn't let them leave. They literally were like, everything's fine. Stay where you are. Don't leave.
That's like the NORAD. That's the thing that happened with NORAD. Was that there was alerts of these planes were already hijacked, and they never sent to go intersect them already. It's the same thing with Trump. It's the same thing with Uvalde. Like they just let
They
these
just
things
let
happen.
things happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was apparently all this training happening the same day with intersecting plane, like the same thing in the jet fighters. There's audio of this. They were even asking, they're like, is this what are we doing? Is this a train? Like what? So it was just very.
Well, and it's like the people that didn't listen
Go
to
ahead,
them
Jacob.
and
Yeah, I
did
see.
leave,
I see your brain formulating.
They lived.
Go in.
so it's like almost two different things going on. Not only do you have the planes conspiracy for national security, that agenda, but you also just really, and then also you have the rigged explosion, which there's just no way that this is like
the buildings, the actual
Yeah, I'm sure we're gonna see in a second. But, I
collapse
mean,
itself. I think it takes a little bit longer, but
it's just so unconvincing just seeing these initial wounds
when you
on
see
both
it
thing
now,
buildings.
yeah, and then you see the way the news.
I mean,
is
I know what it's.
broadcasted.
Yeah, I mean, I know how it's gonna fall. Unless it's. I mean, there's obviously different like angles and different footage, but I mean, you know how it's gonna fall. It's gonna fall very like whatever.
It falls
Calculated,
fast.
very calculated fall.
You see, well, it's just very controlled. That's a good word.
Yeah.
Calculated, controlled. It's contained.
It's very.
That's the
contained.
proper word, I
Yeah,
believe. Yeah, and you see that, but
It
you see
doesn't,
that
like,
contain that same
fall
kind of
over.
contained implosion. When you see demolition videos of old buildings or old stadiums, like it's the same style. It just go like it just falls in with itself. It's very just like dust almost. It's like one moment it's standing strong and then just falls to dust.
Yeah, if anything, if it was just planes happening, the top halves would like fall off the bottom halves, but the bottoms would still
You
be
would think
standing.
like maybe it would like break in half or like tumble over or like it would sway.
That would be
and
too
like,
much collateral damage.
There's so
and
much
then-
weight there too. Those buildings are so massive. Like
Yeah.
they're so big.
Look at that compared to the rest of the city.
Yeah, it's insane. Even the One World Trade Center right now itself is so large. Like when
Yeah.
you're standing by it,
the Empire State Building not exist then?
tiny. No, what? No, are you what?
How long has the Empire State Building existed? Since like
Christ.
20s?
Yeah, since like 1912, something
1912?
like 19. Yeah,
I don't know.
that was the one King Kong. Like they had to deal with that big monkey back then. Remember?
Right. That
Fucking
damn
taking that
ape.
white woman.
Yeah.
They're always doing it.
It's actually it's amazing.
is that it in the back there between them?
Is that?
Oh, that actually might be the top. They're trying to get there's some like he's like, let me get this real cinematic shot. He's like,
What a nice
I'll get
shot.
the tip of the Empire State Building between
Yeah.
the two building monuments right here.
Amazing.
It is crazy to think that there are people just like little
Well, it's
ants
crazy
just
to
in
think
there.
that inside there is just completely on fire.
What are they doing though? There's a lot of time to evacuate.
Who?
I mean, all the people within the building. I mean,
Everyone below has a chance. Everyone
Above
there
and there.
above is
Well,
done.
yeah, well,
like
duh.
you literally
Yeah,
like
depending
what?
where the stairs are. Unless they have sets of stairs on like every
but I'm saying
either side.
a lot of people got trapped in the rug. Like,
It would only
a lot of people
you
never.
needed to be on that side specifically.
Why weren't they able to get out quicker?
They
do you
literally were
mean?
telling them not
you
to
said this.
leave. They were
Yes.
telling them they couldn't evacuate.
The building?
Yeah, they did not want them leaving their desks.
Like, it's fine, guys. It's just a couple of planes. There's no.
Yes.
That's it. The
No one-
building can't. It
They
won't
say no
come
one knew what
down.
was going on, and all you had to do is look outside and look at the other fucking building to see that it's like literally
You're good. You're for it.
exploding.
Just sometimes it's a little.
So this is played like 4
Conscious.
times. Are we even see? Look at this is replaying. I don't think we're even gonna see them fall in this video.
They're gonna fall, dude. It's part 1. There's like 4 million views on this video. This is the video. This is a straight live footage from that morning.
We've seen the same
What's
time. They
Matt-
fall after 10 o'clock.
Matt
so
Lauer, I got a button under my desk for your pussy.
I'm pretty sure they fall
Shout out
after
Lauer.
10 a.m.
Matt Lauer. What's Matt Lauer doing now? Does he have like his own YouTube channel or podcast?
We've seen this all.
Yeah, he does pick up artist stuff now.
I'm tired of rewatching it.
Yeah, knock
Fast
them
forward a
Can we
little-
fast forward?
Then fast forward like 10 minutes.
Knock them motherfuckers over.
The reason why it's so boring, Maddie, because they're not like speculating.
Damn,
Oh,
we're already 40 minutes into this
This
bit.
is-
Well,
got-
no, it's like we've literally already re-seen this. Like we need to actually like.
Yeah, when we get
like-
to the real
well,
shit.
here's Bush.
I don't think it even shows it.
So a Bush family member was in charge of the security on the building as well, and that was why I see. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was.
The Bushes are all. I mean, he
Sorry.
only got in because he was such an idiot. Like he was just such a dumb little. Any president is like a dumb clown until like they're just dumb little clowns.
He really was like all the cartoons they made about him.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, I mean, he did the rituals. He was in Skull and Bones.
Skull and Bones,
He got-
boy.
He got in a coffin.
Bushy,
People jacked off all over him and then fucked his ass.
cookie. They all do that, dude.
It's amazing. And honestly, if you do have all that stuff done to you, maybe you should be able to be president.
If you can handle that, I guess.
You know what that's called? Resilience.
Determination.
Being a fag for hierarchy. It's called resilience.
And then people look up to you.
It's called Machiavellianism. You ever heard of it, faggot?
Well, that's more like plotting against people and kind of like manipulating them.
That's exactly what the Bush family's all about.
But he got fucked in the ass.
Yeah, and that's as a matter of principle.
You got to get fucked in the ass to understand manipulate. So you just don't give a fuck.
Well, no, it's just no, it's just literally an act of submission to your higher ups. That's all it is. Yeah.
There you go, and you understand that.
The position
you understand
that you are in.
Yeah. Subservient.
That it's no.
What's that?
No
know
hard
your role
feeling.
and shut your mouth. That's The Rock.
The WWE titles for those PS1 and PS2 games.
Know your role and shut your mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
That's when The Rock went all corporate.
Incredible.
But
on a side note, I hate The Rock. Rock's such a cuck
sucks,
now.
dude.
He's such a fag.
He does suck. And I don't like John Cena anymore either.
He's Chinese as far as I'm concerned. John Cena can go to hell. John Cena can go to hell. Not feeling the headphones.
I should have fixed them.
I don't know. He's just like lame as hell now.
You don't know what you're talking about.
No, we know exactly what we're talking about, man.
You don't know what you're talking about when you're talking about John Cena.
I know exactly. Classic John Cena is fine, but he's a
now John Cena sucks.
He's
He's
a
still
Chi-Com.
cool.
No, he's a Chi-Com. Yeah, if
Fast
you think
and Furious John Cena
Chi-Coms are cool.
blows.
He's in Fast and Furious?
Yeah, dude. Like John Cena the last 5 years has sucked, dude.
No, that's Vin Diesel and The Rock.
And John Cena.
When did he go in there?
In the last two.
See, you haven't been paying attention. Your boy's not the same.
Thought you were a John Cena stan.
She's not.
He switched.
I only pay attention to his main roles. Like
Does he even appear on
the
wrestling?
Bull, the animated Bull, Fernando, and Cockbockers movie.
The what? The Cockbockers?
Here's a good line.
With Leslie Mann.
The Cock Blockers?
It's like a comedy movie.
I do remember that.
Jason
It was
Sudeikis.
actually pretty good.
Oh, Leslie Mann?
Yeah.
It's a girl. It's my girl.
Kind of good.
Yeah.
Here's a good line from Blake.
Knock these damn.
Madman, I have been called. Fool, they call thee. I wonder which they envy, thee or me. You like that, Maddie? You're kind of just drifting off over here.
Who cares?
You think Blake's overrated? That's what you're saying.
Sounds pretentious to me.
Well, you know what? You like fucking like fish sticks and stuff.
I hate fish sticks. I don't eat fish sticks.
You're not
Really?
talking to Michael.
I had it turned the wrong way.
There you go.
I don't eat fish sticks. And I don't like tartar sauce.
Oh, well, I kind of do like tartar sauce, so I guess I'm the
That's strange.
piece of shit.
You're a little piece of shit. Yeah. You're the fish fillet at McDonald's.
How did we get here?
I don't know.
You're sifting through this book. You better you could pick anything.
I was
out
hoping
there.
we're not going to see the towers fall.
I'll
I think-
pick one.
I think you have to get to part 2 of this.
I skipped to
Let me
the very
read
end. I
something.
think it's at the
It's
very
not gonna.
end.
They don't fall until like 10:53. I know my time. I know my 9/11 lore.
You've never.
There's the Empire State Building. Now that's
Okay,
a shot.
here we
Now
go.
that's a shot.
I'm at the very goddamn
They're
end.
not falling.
Oh, they don't fall in this, too.
You got to go to part 2. See, this
Great
is part
men
1.
and fools do
Is this part 2?
do often
likely.
inspire, but the greater fool, the greater liar.
When was the last time you talked to God?
A week ago.
How about you, Jacob?
Probably yesterday.
Yeah, I give a little. Hey, what's up?
Yeah,
That's all you got to do.
a little bit.
Can I actually tell a story?
Hang on, these towers are about to go.
I think I had a little visit from some spiritual family.
Spiritual family.
I was a little bit upset about our grandparents the other week because, I didn't get to meet 2 of them. And one died when I was very young, so I was a little upset. The other night about it, I just was a little upset. And then a couple days later,
Like
I go
angry or like
crying.
upset,
Just
crying.
just
You were
missing.
sad.
Angry.
Just missing.
upset means a lot of things. You could say sad.
Just missing them.
She's like punching the wall, like
I miss you. I never got to meet you.
No, I was missing Grandpa specifically. But anyways,
Shout out.
the next
Grandpa.
day I was at McDonald's for lunch and we ordered online or whatever, and my order number was 888. And then the next day I was listening to a podcast and they were talking about angel
Infinity.
numbers. No, they were talking about angel numbers and they were going through them all and talking about what they all mean. And as they got to 888, it literally said that it's a super
super rhino. Well, keep going. Sorry.
it's a super rare, like special, like it doesn't happen often. It's a divine number, they said. And basically, like, it's
Trey Ocho.
Well,
it's someone from the past life visiting you.
Well, what you have to
basically.
understand,
and I was like, actually, when I heard that, it literally made me cry because I was like, oh wow,
Well-
it's like them letting me know they're still here.
Well, Maddie, you're starting to turn full cat lady, but all numbers are we're in a grid, and all numbers are just transmissions through the grid. So when you happen to look at a number, that's just an angel. Look, and that's a communication to you.
It wasn't something I looked at. I personally received the number 888.
That too. No, I mean that too. When you see it, it's an angel coming through. You've seen the end of Inception?
I'm just letting you know
That's
that
what
I
it is.
think our grandparents came and visited me.
Oh,
and
yeah,
let
they're
them
watching
know.
all the time. Yeah.
Numbers.
I'm just saying.
Dude, numbers are.
I experienced that, and it was pretty overwhelming.
No, yeah, dude. I see it all the time. That's why I keep making movies. That's why I'm making this podcast right now. I've seen the check marks in the reality to keep going. But they're just messages from beyond, and we're seeing them in our own physical manifestation or through numbers.
It was
Messages.
just nice to see after.
I know Jacob's got something off this. No? You're a number guy.
I just think it's kind of strange that our whole system is like, oh,
It just happened.
oh, God damn, I gotta rewind. I was about to talk about numbers. So what are we at?
So
It's literally
It's
the
literally
very last
right
second.
there.
yeah, how lame. So play it and let's
piece of
just
shit.
watch. Like, tell me. It was supposed to be melting the metal this entire time.
But the smoke screen. What is this smoke screen that ascends?
I mean, that's
here?
the
It's amazing.
dust of every. I mean, that's just like
that's just dust. of
metal,
the whole
like
entire fucking thing.
explosion. But explosion debris,
That's
brittle.
concrete just crushing.
It's amazing, Alex. What we're seeing here today in New York City.
Yeah, we should watch the BBC's coverage.
Yeah, this makes no fucking sense. What we're about to see here.
Sure it goes.
But it's
Okay,
crazy.
and then it
Wait,
starts
did the
at
one already
top.
fall? Okay,
So it started
does.
at the top, and then it just
It's too clean.
goes.
It's too clean. I don't like that angle, but it's too clean.
It just all right. So
that
after
was the
this,
second one?
so fuck part 2. Just search towers collapsing, and there's probably a shit ton of footage of that.
Is it okay if I type in
Yeah,
towers 9/11?
it's all for educational purposes. Tower collapse.
It's right there.
Oh wow, thank you.
See, YouTube knows what you want.
This National Geographic.
No, do like more like. Well, maybe we should turn our focus on the guys who did it, Bin Laden or the United States government.
Yeah, I need to drink this Crown Royal before I dig into that. I'd like to. I just want to make sure we have to. Should we start with
We must pay our respects.
who did you say we should start with?
Moment
Bin
of silence
Laden.
for a moment.
Bin Laden was obviously a CIA agent, right?
I don't know.
He was working with the CIA.
There's something about that guy that
See, I don't know anything about that.
you have to understand
I'm
from his
That
perspective.
sounds very interesting.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
a
Bin
wealthy
Laden's
Saudi Arabian. Was he Saudi Arabian extract?
Pakistani.
Look it up.
Pakistani extract. Yeah.
He was like 6'5". He was like the Dwayne Wade of terrorists. Bin
Yeah,
Laden.
he was Saudi. Yeah.
Wait, put it up on the TV.
He was Saudi.
Would Bin Laden be interested in having trans children?
Probably.
Really? 57, same age as mom.
This is on the FBI page?
Yes.
This is some shill
Yeah,
shit.
what are they?
They're
They're not going to tell us
Would
anything.
you rather go on the Wikipedia?
Let's go on like some real
Go on like 4chan.
Hey, these
I'm going on
fucking
4chan. What are you out of your mind?
dude, Jacob's such a pussy.
They're not going to tell us the truth. Are you kidding?
Stop being. Stop
Get
this.
to the truth, Jacob.
FBI is actually probably very forthcoming with what they're willing to tell you about Bin Laden.
What Raelien movement did Obama or Osama?
They're
Wait a
not
minute.
going to say he's an
Obama.
CSI.
Osama.
Fine, I'll use the goddamn.
That's not CSI. CIA.
He was exactly what
I
I
wonder
said.
what
He
the
was a
CS
He's not the
Saudi.
CSI.
He was
CS
Saudi Arabian. He was from. Look at this mumbo jumbo retard.
Google Osama bin Laden birth chart. I'll interpret it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, do this. Let's do this. This will be cool. And I can almost maybe I'll give you some insights too for whoever's listening. Well, I'll talk about planetary energy and its placement of your time of birth.
Girl, you got the same birth chart as fucking Bin Laden.
All right, so what was he? Smiley guy. Scroll
He's
down.
a Virgo.
No, that's today's, you retard. Scroll down.
Oh.
He was a Pisces sun. Scroll up. And a Cancer moon. Time identified, though.
The gay retard.
So he's very emotional, which is very kind of fascinating.
Gay Lord.
You know who else had this placement? Just because I know, it's Kurt Cobain. Pisces Sun's Cancer Moon.
God, it just keeps stacking up. CIA's just got bodies
They know
everywhere.
these guys. Yeah,
I mean, they do.
they know the energy.
It's really sick.
Scroll down some more. Let's see what he got. Let's see what some other planet placements are. Come on, Jesus Christ.
This chart is arbitrarily calculated.
Keep going.
for noon.
Keep going. Faster.
So we don't know his
Fast.
rising.
Can you read this shit?
We don't know his
Faster.
rising.
So his sun, we don't know his rising, but scroll up. I can read that. Go up. No, go up. I know that. So his moon was in Cancer or Gemini, one of the two, because we don't know his actual birth time. His Mars was in Taurus, which is kind of interesting. It means he's like he's a very methodical tactician. He'll take his time to come and beat you. His aggression takes time, and he's very thorough with it.
He
That's what
definitely
Taurus.
did it.
Taurus is very slow and steady.
Seems pretty accurate.
Mars is the planet of assertion or violence or sex even.
It's war.
War, exactly. With his Taurus being in that,
He's me, dude. I'm a
Tactician.
Taurus as well.
I thought you were Aries.
Never mind. That is what I am.
Christ's sake.
Aries is very fire.
Yeah,
I'm
Aries.
not into. You guys are into this.
Aries.
I know a lot about it.
I've got my tarot cards. We could fucking do that too.
Tarot card.
You got a tarot deck?
It's tarot. You don't
Tarot?
pronounce the T, Christ's sake.
Do you say tarot? Is that what he said?
Like a carrot. Tarot. It's tarot.
Yeah, I didn't hear the
Who
T.
gives a shit?
He said tarot.
Don't do this to me.
Tarot.
How dare you? In my home?
Yeah, we are. Yeah, all right. Hey. Yeah, we'll call them tarot cards. Okay.
I wasn't sure. There's a goddamn T at the end.
How can you
Same-
own a tarot card and not?
Oh, you had to make sure. Oh, I gotta make sure I say tarot.
It's tarot.
I'm sorry. I'll say tarot.
I've never said tarot before. It sounds absurd.
Yeah, it sounds like a American.
What if I said tarot? Let me grab my tarot cards here, fellers.
All right, so what else do we
Sounds
have?
like an hors d'oeuvre.
His Venus was in Pisces.
Might I offer
so he was
you
like
guys
kind
a
of
tarot?
romantic.
Might I offer you a tarot? Sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
thank
He's
you.
Oh man, it's a single wand. That's interesting. So what's our alternate?
It seems like
conclusion?
Osama took the dark side, but maybe that was the light side on his perspective. We don't know. I'm an American. I was born here and I lived here, so
Well, he's the founder of Al Qaeda.
if I lived outside of America,
He's
I
the Bill
would maybe
Gates
hate
of
America.
Al-Qaeda.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
he is.
Wow.
He's the Steve Jobs of
Al
Al
Qaeda.
Qaeda.
Yeah.
I feel like that.
Shout out.
so
Shout out Bin Laden.
stupid
Shout
of
out
me
Bill
that I did not
Gates.
know that.
Shout out Steve Jobs.
It's pretty dumb of me.
Yeah, it's fucking retarded. But like you said, you were only 3 when this happened. So a lot of people don't even know what 9/11 is. They don't even understand what really happened.
It was a terrorist
I mean, I
attack
knew obviously
perpetrated
the
on the
terrorist, I
United
just didn't know he
States
was
by
Al
its own
Qaeda.
government
Like, what the fuck?
Well, there you
How did I
go,
not
yeah.
know that?
to push the terrorist agenda against the
So they can go to
Islamophobic agenda.
and to make money.
So Obama was friends with him.
Oh,
Well, him and
maybe, but I don't know
Obama
the
and-
Bushes.
dude, imagine Obama, Bill Clinton, Jeffrey Epstein, all on a plane together, and Chris Rock.
And
or
they're like,
Chris
well,
Tucker.
Chris Rock.
No,
Chris
Chris
Tucker.
Tucker. Yeah, you fuck
Chris
that.
Tucker, yeah.
Chris Tucker.
Not even
Hey.
the Chris Tucker that we're thinking
Hey,
about.
Chris Tucker. Hey, Chris, tell us a joke.
What
They probably just
Chris
had him around to
Tucker?
tell jokes, right?
Hmm?
Right?
Chris Tucker was on the plane.
Somebody
Oh, yeah.
named Chris Tucker.
He's dead, right?
Apparently, it's not the black Chris Tucker from Rush Hour.
Isn't he dead?
They probably just kept him around to make jokes. Wouldn't you if you were super rich? Just be like, who do we got? Who can we buy? And be like, all right, let's get him.
Didn't he die though?
Chris Tucker? I don't think so.
He's alive, dude.
There's like
It's not Isaac Cappy.
No, the thing is, there's like a thing where he's like a double, where he's like
Possibly dead.
a rap producer now. There's like
no, I swear he actually is dead.
That's
Look
Jamie
it up.
Foxx you're thinking about. Chris Tucker's not dead.
Chris Tucker dead?
What happened? How did we get to this?
Someone's dead.
This is like brain rot.
Never mind.
Nigga,
He just turned, dude. His birthday's the day before your day, Maddie. Show him
What
some
am I
respect.
thinking? There's someone. Never mind.
So I only like read one way. I think I just do like past, present, future. Just
Yeah,
for,
okay. So like a 3-card.
really,
roll.
really, really generic. I've shuffled this like thoroughly already, so you can just like you can choose a cut if you want to cut it somewhere. Interesting. Well, I don't know if I like what. Are you going to pick some cards? You can just honestly, I don't mind it. I mean, I don't even have to select the cards. If you want to just go ahead and select 3 cards, and then I'll flip them. Right. I got to grab that notebook.
I'm not sure where. I feel a cool.
Too really hastily.
I feel a cool breeze coming in now.
Do you want a bonus card? Should we just do like a bonus, like arbitrary
Let's
card
do
for fun?
Why don't we do a bonus after we flip?
After we flip,
Like a conclusion type card.
well, we can draw it. I'll just take it right off the top.
All right, I'll let you pick that one.
I picked that one. I didn't even bother.
A synergy. All right. Are you watching this, Maddie?
I'm watching.
All right, so should we should read it like facing you. So obviously, if it's whatever way
past,
facing me.
present, future.
Well,
How would you like it?
however you want to flip it. We'll start with past, and then you can just
All right.
you can flip in. We'll just do that. Hopefully, I can find them quickly. So it's
The lovers.
the lovers. Oh, that's fun.
Upright.
Upright. Yeah,
That's the past.
That's what it's showing.
that's past. Was that 6? Yeah, it's 6.
I can't see these.
You can't read the numerals.
It's dark in here now with these glasses.
Take the glasses off. I can't.
I enjoy it.
Well, if you
I'm
can't,
locked
if you can't
in.
see, it's too dark. Oh yeah, I found it. I can read. So it's normal facing. The Archangel Raphael, the angel of healing, presides over the card. The male looks to the female, who casts her eyes above, invoking the sacred Trinity. The lovers are symbolic of astrological Gemini, also suggestive of Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. Nudity on the card reflects the ability to be vulnerable and open towards another. The snake symbolizes temptation and sexuality, true love. Passion and romantic excitement, deep soul-splitting attraction, matter of sexuality.
All right. You don't have to say each keyword.
Choices of the heart.
So that was from the past. So shall I do the middle?
So how do you interpret that? Are you going to
So-
interpret that for him?
I think, I think that you have a lot of duality, and the Gemini is like the epitome of
He's
like
a Cancer.
duality. Well, I mean, they brought up Gemini, so I'm just gonna go off that. But
Continue. Maddie, yeah, what do you...
Sorry, go ahead.
For Christ's sake, we all have duality. As
so what did you say? He was a Cancer.
That's
He
my
is, yeah.
astrological sign, but it is on the cusp.
Yeah, I mean, are you like Pisces anywhere? Because there's a lot of like similarities between like Pisces and,
I have
and Gemini.
I have it in my placement. In,
Okay.
Yeah, Jupiter, I think.
Because there's a similarity because Gemini are twins, and then Pisces are also twin fish, and then that's also connected to the Christ and the Antichrist figure.
My Mars is in Gemini.
See, that's something that people don't really understand is because what is it? The aeon that Christ was born in was the Pisces aeon, which means that there was an Antichrist born during that same period. I'm talking really close.
The twin though, like a
Yeah,
twin.
the twin. Yeah, the twins. And equal.
Reflecting fish almost.
I think that's like a really big thing that I came to is like, I mean, that equal that Jesus has, like, I mean, not that Christ. I mean, Christ has that equal.
But how does that connect to my past?
I don't know what that
Lover's
connects to
guide?
your past. Maybe I should interpret it that way. I was just
Well,
kind of
let's pull the middle card.
Should we just pull the middle
And
card?
then maybe we'll do like a full...
Yeah, fuck the past. I think that's
Well, hang on. Maybe it'll
yeah,
connect
can
to
we-
the middle card. I'll pull this one a little differently. Oh, reverse.
So it's reverse. Was that 7? Or 7 of what? What is he sewing? He's sewing something.
Stars? It looks like stars. There's nothing I can't read on it. Yeah, 7.
7. What are? Let me see. Oh, it's pentacles.
Yes.
It's the pentacles.
7 of Pentacles reverse. And
Yeah, read it real quick. Moment's pause. Reflection. Figure leans on his farming tool and gazes at his crops. 7 pentacles appears as tendrils unfold and continue to grow. That's a typo. 7 pentacles appear as tendrils unfold and continue to groan. That's not how you spell groan. That's very strange. They've spelled.
well, all right. So what does it mean reversed?
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Waiting for the results that haven't appeared, reevaluate the work you've put into your goal and see what else you can do to
Interesting.
grease the wheels in your favor.
Interesting. Okay. I see a theme here with the previous card. Because I haven't had a relationship in a while.
I interpret that as maybe
Well-
just re-look things over and reevaluate and maybe start new.
Yeah. And I think that connect. Well, let's see what this final card says moving forward.
Okay.
I'm going to flip this one differently. Well, here we go. Wow. Temperaments. Whoa.
Temperance.
Read what temperaments is upright. This is fascinating now. And this is the future.
Let's see what the future holds.
Because I kind of know what temperance means, so go ahead. It's a fucking woman with angel wings on it, so come on.
It's
That
gotta be
means-
goddamn sick.
Get to it. What does my future hold?
Be patient. Okay, this seems good. Archangel Gabriel, aka Satan.
Oh, boy.
The
Whoa.
the messenger angel is depicted on the card. He bears the sign of the sun on his forehead. It's also the alchemist symbol of gold.
We like that.
We've struck gold.
The alchemy is good.
Temperance and the moon card balance each other. Each has a pull and path under different circumstances.
All right, so temperance upright. What does it mean?
The card reflects the change of season and embracing new ideas.
Aha.
Yeah.
So it seems you followed what the middle card is telling you to do.
Mm-hmm.
Temperance.
And things are working out.
Temperance is the act of repetition.
As
to
the seasons
evoke-
change into fall. Fascinating.
So you need to reflect and you
Keep
need to
moving
see
forward.
what you've done.
All right, keep
And why
going. What
it's
does
not
it? What does it
working.
mean?
Yeah, this is so this is definitive stuff here. Temper is the act of repetition to invoke skill or to refine something, make sharper, like a sword. Alchemy, blending and harmonizing oppositional forces and concepts, holding opposing ideas and fostering complexity.
What does it
in
mean?
life.
Upright position.
Temperance in an upright position.
What does it say in the book?
It's all it says, dude. It's in the upright position. Then there's just like a reverse thing here.
All right, let me see.
You read it then, dude. You think you can interpret it better?
I don't. I just. You never.
You're not really doing any interpreting.
I'm just
to be
kind of reading
honest.
from a book, dude. I'm not doing very good. I'm not very good at this.
I'll agree with you. You're not. You're good at reading, though.
I am.
Okay. Well. Fascinating.
I just don't
It
think I
starts
have
with
enough.
lovers. I see. I thought you had a little more insight into this.
No, I'm just.
How about I
kinda-
read your cards?
What about mine?
I'm a little worried if anybody read my cards. You don't necessarily have to do that.
Well, can I interpret it for you?
We'll interpret together, Madison. Let's, Jacob. Isn't it weird how all those cards, like I just kind of picked them and they all kind of fit together, though?
I think you can make anything fit together, but yes.
That's just the nature of these cards.
Shut
it's
the
a game. It's
Shut
a
the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Yours was a positive upturn, though. So there's that.
Let's see what Jacob pulls.
But that's only if you reflect and you
This is like
change.
the joke books all over again. This is gonna just be some embarrassing like.
You have to follow
Man,
them as a guide.
All these cards say that you should get pussy, you faggot. That's what it's gonna be.
All right, Jacob,
How
here
much
we
you wanna
go.
bet?
Pick your card.
Reach out to
Wait, what
whatever
was
you
the
feel.
conclusion card?
Mine?
Oh yeah,
Fourth one.
Oh, yeah.
it's missing.
You pull it.
Put it in
pull,
the
Pull
deck.
from there for me. I think we know the conclusion.
No, I want to see what
considered it ourselves.
I want the conclusion.
James gonna kill him. Okay, so what is it?
8 pentacles instead of the 7. You got 7, so
It
you got
looks like
8
he's
now.
building something. Find it. Picture is he's building. Looks like we're building something.
So like you reflected, you learned, and now
That's the conclusion.
that's where you are now. You're
But it's
you're-
to me
you're
it deals with
reworking everything.
it deals with relationships though because it's
Hard work, dedication to career and creativity you love.
Beautiful.
Love. So everything seems
A
to
lovely
work out.
bow.
Everything's working.
A lovely bow.
Yeah.
Keep at it.
I'm gonna get married.
Maybe, and your career starting like everything pops
Well, it's his
off.
fucking podcast, man.
Everything pops off.
And then it sustains you, like and you have a family off a podcast and
All right, let's go
saying
for it.
absurd
And you're-
things.
Well, that was a great
have little
poll. That was a great
podcasting
poll for me.
babies.
Let's see Jacob's future now. Put your card back. Put it back in.
Put it back in. I don't want
You say podcast babies?
Yeah, a little podcasting.
Are you gonna reshuffle or are you just gonna
Chaos.
chaos?
This is fitting. And then we'll pull Madison as well.
seems fair.
All right, Jacob. Whatever comes to you. Now you're going to wow. All right. All right. And then I'll pull the conclusion card.
Maybe I took it too lightly. Maybe I'm just gonna pay for all of this.
Yeah. Well, that's the overarching metaphor here.
I think that's definitely yeah. Just something that's persisted. No theme.
All right, so whichever order you want to go in, I'll take my glasses off for this. It is fucking dark in here. You can put them on.
Some better lighting. I can point this.
No, that's good. I'm good now. I can read perfectly now. It was the glasses. They're very dark. If you want, you can wear the glasses. No, maybe wear. All right, just go for it. You can wear your glasses.
I'm fine.
All right. Oh boy.
Oh, Christ Almighty! God.
Here we go.
First card is Justice upright. Madison, why don't you find it for me, and then I'll interpret.
Please let the mage.
So from the past, we're starting from a base of
So what is
justice.
it? It's justice.
Justice.
This is a good thing, though.
It's just literally just justice.
11.
Number 11.
Sweet God. Justice.
Give me a minute.
Justice.
I'm in the
past. No, I was just saying. I'm just like preparing myself for such a swift.
We don't know. This could
resounding
be a
card.
great. Mine started with lovers. Yours is starting with justice. We're starting at something. We're each on our own paths,
It's certainly not nothing.
and this is the unifying force right here.
Okay.
Nixon,
Not nothing is something.
JFK, 9/11.
Nixon looks damn good there.
This is
You're a
really
Nixon
hard
fan.
to find.
He looks good.
Okay, got it. I got it.
You are.
Okay.
Not reliable.
Justice sits between dual pillars, like the high priest.
I was going to read it.
Too late, buddy. I'm already reading.
I'm the writer.
No, you're the interpreter. This evokes the graphic pillars on the tree of life. It reflects balance and integration. The scales of Libra are held in the left hand, while the right hand holds the sword of clarity and articulation. The jewel in the center of the justice's crown reflects higher consciousness and the ability to seek truth. The figure wears no blindfold and sees all. Effective decisions are made. Moral codes are explored, and value judgments are cast. What is important to you? Societal laws, courts, and public justice? Making judgments about yourself and others. Work and the effort you put in responds in the results you receive. That's all it says.
All right. Well,
That makes
you're
sense.
on the path. You're a freedom fighter.
I always
It seems that
You're fighting for justice. It seems.
you're seeking
people
truth.
keep telling me this. I keep hearing this.
You seek truth and higher consciousness.
All right, Maddie.
see
You
all.
are all right.
Constantly. Thank you.
There you go.
Congratulations. And I say that would be fitting.
Well, let's say that's your past, though. So
That's just a
good.
foundation. That's
You-
just like it's almost.
Maybe that's how you are in the
whole.
past.
We're not formatting it. We're not structuring it to past, but we're.
Oh, we're not.
It's more of a.
It's more of a basis. It's just
We're
like a
just-
given. I mean, that's just kind of like a reiteration
so far,
of
you've
what.
been seeing things.
This is where
well.
we're at. All
Let's
right.
see where we are.
Ooh,
Oh,
fascinating. Fascinating.
What do we got?
The lovers.
That is really fascinating, actually.
Is it
reversed?
reversed?
Yes.
Wow.
And
Is
I
that in
was
the
on.
front?
And you
too.
got the positive lovers or whatever. Upright.
Where was the?
Oh my god.
My mind's goddamn in it's a pretzel right now.
Okay. So do you want? I'll just read the.
Just read the. Yeah.
The reverse one.
Forcing
No,
a
read the
love-
reverse one.
I am forcing a love in a situation where it should be allowed to run its course. Rushing into romance, spying on your partner due to lack of trust,
Oh man.
codependence. Okay, I think we need to delve into this a little bit.
What is
What's
it?
going on? I do remember a couple episodes you talked about a girl at the bar.
And you told me about the last episode.
Are you stalking her?
your ex-girlfriend?
I don't talk to anybody.
Are you not letting things run its course?
You told me about your.
I think I'm afraid to even let things start to run their course because then they're going down like a really steep. They're like it's like I imagine a train cart and there's just a bunch of like turns, but it's like
But is that an excuse? Is this?
it's just a
humor?
big excuse. I'm just a big fucking.
Is this
pussy.
humor masking?
It's
the
exactly
truth?
this is the whole.
I pictured a cart and I'm going down it. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, easy now. Fascinating.
Whoa. Yeah, so the cards thing.
The cards are
The
speaking.
cards are seeming to think you're rushing into romance and you're being a little bit of a
I hate
stalker.
this.
Something's happening.
What's
I think
We
going
don't
I
have
have.
to call him a
I think I have
stalker,
that
Madison.
potential.
No, I'm sorry.
I think I have that
Come on.
potential. Well, I mean, that's that whole thing where it's like you have to be able to understand like the capabilities of every human's like in you. And
I didn't say it, the cards did, okay?
I know the cards, but I mean, it's just like
Yeah, you're not supposed to be talking right now.
It's like whatever happened in Nazi Germany is very possible.
You don't have to defend yourself right now. No need to defense.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I'm just
defense.
saying.
Fascinating.
All right, let's pick the third and see what we can get.
Oh, so we really got to get into something there.
Yeah, we
That's
didn't get
fine.
into
We
anything.
didn't get into that. No, well, we should dive into this a little bit.
Well, you literally said you're not talking to anyone, so you're denying
Yeah, no, it's fine.
all
Can't-
allegations.
well, let's just see what this. Let's just see what this last card says.
All right, yeah, this
We're
last card's
we
gonna
have,
just reiterate.
We have a lot of. We have
How about like this?
I think this card will open you up.
number 2. Is that the Fool?
2 pentacles.
Oh,
Nice
no.
infinity sign.
Okay, this will be. And we have the conclusion.
2
card here, so-
pentacles?
I like
Well,
the
now, no
dichotomy.
one's overtalk anyone, and let's actually get into this here. We have things formulating.
Okay, 2 pentacles.
We got Mr. Jokester over here making like
Okay.
little
Are
roller
we
coaster
ready?
tracks over here, trying to side rail us from the truth.
All right, here we go.
Mr. Jokester man.
2 of pentacles, weighing options.
I'm gonna wear a bow tie.
Hello.
Yo! All right, go ahead.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Weighing options.
This is 2 of Pentacles.
Yes.
Are we sure this is the Pentacle sign? I'll be really upset if it's not.
No, yeah, I think it is. Okay. Choices to be made, but either option is satisfactory. Balance and being quick on your feet. A fellow plays with 2 pentacles, demonstrating a joyful approach to life. Rocking ocean waves are painted on the scrim behind him. It reflects undulation, and going with the flow to stay buoyant no matter what challenges appear before you.
I could just. So this is just my interpretation, just from looking at the images.
Wait, it
And
keeps
I don't
going.
need. I don't need to hear Madison.
2 ships travel the sea, suggesting unexpected surprises and developing occurring.
Let me tell you. No, leave it the
Developments
same way it
occurring
was.
soon. Decide for yourself what is the best. You literally just said we're not going to interrupt each other.
Yeah.
I did say
We always
that.
be doing that.
Okay, I'm going to finish now.
The images are speaking to me, and I just can't hold myself back.
Decide for yourself what is the best course of action. You know better than anyone else how to juggle life's intrigues, mysteries, and possibilities. Enjoy the dance.
God. All right, so Jacob,
Yeah.
it's quite clear here what your destiny is.
What's that?
You're a freedom.
Go for it.
Yeah. Go
You're a
for
freedom
it.
fighter.
What does that mean? Of being what kind of freedom? I thought I was
What?
free in America.
Don't worry about the pressures of finding.
It seems
oh,
anything
shh,
you-
Maddie, let me say my piece. You read your little words, and let me say my
Well,
interpretation.
no, those aren't my words. I
Well,
didn't
I'll
write
say
that
mine,
book.
and then you
She has
say
an
yours.
interpretation.
Look
I
at the
haven't
pictures.
interpreted. I've read the words of the book.
All right.
Yep, we're looking at Justice. Justice was good. That was actually turned out to be a much better card than I thought. And that one, I mean, the general decisiveness. What about it? Why you?
That's you.
Yeah, that is me.
That's a skilled person that can balance things.
Yeah.
Maybe what this isn't meant for right now. But maybe what this is and what this is can get you.
Well, you're flipping cards
Yes.
around, and that just doesn't make sense.
But do you see what I'm kind of saying?
No,
kinda see-
honestly, you're
I
not.
kinda
making
see what
any
you're
sense.
saying.
He
there.
knows what I'm saying.
That's a very, very male way to look at it. But
Your
yeah,
inquisitiveness and what you're fighting for can lead you to
right.
the ultimate and not something you'll maybe settle or force or stalk or look over for.
I see what he
Where you
means.
I know
find
what he
your
means,
passion,
yeah.
you continue your talent and passion, and then this turns to this, and then that's that.
'Cause I really am. Yeah.
It's not necessarily
I really-
present future. It's more symbolic, guys. That's what I mean. That's what's so cool about tarot, where it's more symbolic, and when you let the images really speak. That's why I was just getting annoyed with the words, where it's like,
Yeah.
if you really just let the images speak to you, and if you understand the person that's in front of you, you can kind of. But I could be wrong too. But that's how I kind of see it, because you are.
I kind of
You
possess
are a
both
man
of these
that.
things. Yeah. And
maybe
it's just,
what the president is saying, it's just not meant for you, because that's how the fucking world works,
I don't
man.
think anyone's right or wrong.
But that's just how you can look at it.
I hear what you're saying. And it's true.
All right, Madison, your turn.
What? So I can hear
Now me and Jacob get to
all
pick.
your bullocks.
Well, this.
Yeah, bullocks.
I'll let Jacob shuffle them up. Okay.
Here, let me take.
I'm in such a fucking pussy mood. It's really bad.
Okay. out. This is a blast. I love this shit. This is how my mind works the best. Like when I can just kind of interpret and like I said, the pictures just will speak to you. It's that JFK, dude.
You guys like
It's JFK working on my mind.
You guys like my reading voice?
Yeah, you're pretty.
Yeah, you're good. It was just that was kind of annoying after a while.
That's
Not
your
you.
fault.
It wasn't you. It was the just like
the pitch
the
of a-
redundancy. Of
You
like,
stupid bitch.
Yeah, it's just the pitch of a woman's voice. It's not you.
No, it was the.
It's not you as
It
a
was
person.
this fucking
it's just
book.
women.
No, it was the book.
This blasted book.
What set is this? See, I have a French set.
Mine has an
I have
eye
a
on
King
it.
James.
Mine's just an all-knowing eye.
LeBron James. You have the LeBron James tarot.
The LeBron James tarot. The NBA Street tarot cards.
Gilbert Arenas and like Stephon Marbury. Amari Stoudemire.
The 2024 Olympic NBA tarot. I keep saying tarot.
It's tarot.
The T. It's not even there.
Just focus on serving justice and doing right for the planet. You'll find your Wonder Woman
Justice.
or Wonder Man.
Just focus on serving from the shadows.
That's a great. That's like the perfect tagline for Jacob. Serving from the shadows. I do love that meme you sent me. You sent me a meme and I was like, that is mate. I loved it.
The guy that does that, the
He's
man
like,
does good
send
work.
me more work. Yeah, I love that.
He does good.
That's
Yeah,
you with the
work.
coffee cup at where I just imagined. I was like, that's him. Ready to go.
Not to derail things, but I totally cried in the office talking to the other day,
Really?
like yesterday.
What about what?
Just being overwhelmed with life. It was just like a.
Well, what's
general
going
checkup. Nothing. Just working a lot.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
it's hard, man.
I don't know. Literally just, I don't know, putting myself out and doing shit, doing this, doing the other podcast, working. And
Well, you
Rather-
are getting work. I mean, if it's getting too much, you don't have to do it.
no, it's not, I don't think it's, I mean, I genuinely enjoy doing it, but I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what it is.
It's just it's different. It's like new things coming into your life.
It's just cheaper than paying BetterHelp to just cry to my boss.
Well, she's a
every
cool
month or
woman.
two.
She's really cool.
Yeah, she's an
And
exception.
you can talk to her.
Yeah, and I've been blessed to have bosses that I can literally, just whatever, trauma dump
Well, that's how it works
every
out.
for a few months when I need to, and then I'm fine. Then I'm fine for a little bit.
Yeah, no.
I mean, the store's just getting fucked right now,
It is getting raped
and we don't have anybody, and nobody's applying, and we're just gonna get fucked for a little bit, and that's fine.
till like winter comes.
Winter's here, dude. I haven't seen Game
Winter's
of Thrones.
coming?
Yeah, I haven't seen it. But yeah, we're not gonna do that meme. Do you want to cut?
All right, Madison, your turn. Here, we'll do like a little triangle.
All right. Are we just sliding it across? Or like, didn't you guys just kind of?
I was thinking.
Here,
like
I'll set something up new for Madison.
like a poker cut. Oh wow, you're just gonna do that. That's fine.
You should just do the pick 50.
I should be more creative.
It's like
with
a
how I make
swastika.
people-
Semi. It's like a Digimon. It's like a
It's an infinity sign,
Yeah.
but also
one,
swastika. Swastika is actually a very interesting symbol.
2.
A lot of people don't know how interesting a symbol the swastika actually is. It means good luck for the hunt. It's actually kind of harmless.
Kind of creepy.
All right, and
Hunting humans.
Not really. No. Yeah. Well, if you'd like to think that way, maybe just like a good hunt for a meal for your family. Maddie, you went right to the
Well, they were killing
King
humans.
Jews. No.
there's your conclusion card. All right, let's see what's going on in Madison's life.
Okay,
Let's see what's going on in Madison's life.
let's start here.
Past
Am I going to flip it?
foundation piece. Is that 4?
4 wands.
I think it's 5. I don't know Roman
No, it's
numerals.
4. Look at Maddie. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, if
4.
it comes before, that means a minus. If
Okay.
it comes after that, you add it.
Is that 4? Is that just?
I like that.
You didn't know that?
I'm just
No,
saying
that
what it
little
is.
saying.
That's not a saying.
It's
I just
not-
said it
that's-
as clearly as I could.
It's like how it works.
Yeah. Did I say it like in a rhyme? Without
No,
me?
it just like that.
Yeah. If,
I've never understood it until you just said
yeah, I
it.
just explained how it works. That's
That was
amazing.
magic. Oh,
Just like, no, because I always get it switched, you
Just
know.
as the Romans.
freedom fighter.
Yes, Roman.
yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Now you're gonna remember forever. Oh, that's amazing. I'm glad that you had that that
Okay.
moment there. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah. What a genuine moment we just had there. That's a clip.
This is all clips. You cried.
Let's go on.
I shouldn't have admitted that. The amount of faggot shit that I will admit on this podcast, I will just count.
Well, you're an
by
emotional
saying
man.
yes. I really
Nothing
am.
wrong with
I'm-
crying.
There's nothing wrong.
And I gotta let it out.
You
Otherwise,
have to.
I gotta
Otherwise, you're
buy
gonna
an
shoot someone.
AR-15.
Yeah.
Unless your dad handed down
There's
to
lots
you.
of schools around here.
Funny. And you know what?
What is
Maybe
this?
there's a little too many schools around
What
here.
does this
and maybe
mean?
we need a little bit of
Okay,
Maybe people need to homeschool their
Extermination.
kids.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with a little cleansing.
I
The
like.
card, the
We
card.
needed this levity here.
All right, back to
I was
Madison.
really getting. All
All
right,
right, wait, back to Madison.
6 1.
No, four.
Four.
Four pillars.
All right.
Or I don't know what
Or-
it is.
They're wands because they're
Oh, yeah,
long
they are
sticks
wands.
like wands.
Or like
Celebration,
sticks.
stability of passion, party time, summer fires and blessings, domestic bliss.
Sounds like summertime, kind of. Maddie's had a good summer.
It's
it
like a
sounds
good time.
Yeah, Maddie's been cruising.
You went to a wedding a little bit ago.
Yeah, she's been
I got another one
cruising.
coming up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty basic.
Oh, really?
All right, go to the next one. I like. All right,
Cruising, having a great old time.
we get it. Uh-oh. It's not what it seems.
The sun
my friend.
upside down.
It is not.
which is the moon.
It is not what it seems.
It's a baby on a unicorn
Upside down.
under the sun in a,
Maddie's
in a
going to-
sunflower field.
Maddie's going to the weddings, yet it's not her own.
Soon.
That's
Is
the
that what you predict?
interpretation. Well, we'll see what this card says.
Well, the reverse is plans destroyed, setbacks abound.
Party, party, party.
Take a deep breath and
Yeah,
rethink
let's-
your situation and make an alternate move.
Yeah.
Time for you to look. Time for you to look into the look in
this
the
is-
bright side.
You know, Maddie might have the best pull here. This is actually
Look for the light in the search out the good in any situation, and if a person, place, or thing is not bringing you to a higher place, let it go and cultivate freedom.
oh.
Wow, very.
Whoa, that's like the strongest card we probably pulled all night.
Whoa.
You got another thing there, but
No, that's well this is probably
we've all had amazing
look at that.
pulls. These are.
All right, Madison, let's
So is that basically just the opposite of
Well, if
that?
you look right there,
I mean,
actually.
if you look at it, yeah.
Basically, like,
What
but it's still telling me to look at the positive things. So something bad is
let's
gonna
just-
happen.
Or let's just say all the. All right, just go to the next card.
Something bad's gonna
I
happen.
don't
Have you ever
anything
seen a
bad's-
balloon pop?
I don't think
Have you ever seen a balloon pop?
That's not a bad thing, but it can be startling, you know,
Yes.
in that way.
All right,
I'm
pull
not
the next
feeling
card, my
good
friend.
anymore.
Pull the next card.
That one really shook you a little.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That looks
8.
That looks like 8 cups.
8 of Cups reversed, but it's like a person all alone looking at the moon.
They're hiking.
God, what a
They're like
sad,
on the
sad-
they're on like a hero's they're on like a hero's journey.
Maddie,
They're on the hero's journey.
All right, Jordan Peterson.
Yeah,
Calm down.
That's
Calm down.
you're about to embark on something here, but you're with the right people. You're with the right guy.
You're with Eric Weinstein and Lex Fridman.
All right, 8 of Cups reversed. Christ, Maddie, I'm kind of
man.
All
worried.
right, get to it.
I'm sorry. The cups are at the very beginning.
I'm shaking right now.
You should be.
I
I'm
am
not even
anxious
joking.
Can you
as
talk to me?
hell.
Give me a little bit of this.
You should be nervous, dude. You've had this is honestly the most intense.
Top
Is it
me up.
reversed? Is it reversed?
Yes.
as well?
Yes.
All right.
Read the
Staying in a
reverse side.
situation long after it is useful. The need to move on but have an inability to do so. Taking care of loose ends before setting yourself free.
Oh man.
What the
Christ.
fuck?
It's fucked up.
It
You know
basically
what?
says like you need to end something.
That's so
And I
cruel.
honestly think I know what it's talking about.
Well,
Job.
pinpoint it.
My job.
Well, if that's what it is, then yeah.
Where are you?
Because I was like, I hope it's not Riley. Because it's like you're like weddings, relationships, blah blah blah. But then it's
No, but
like
that didn't have anything to do with relationships. That was about like
just
summer.
like party
and
summer.
fun.
But what's your summer?
You
and-
guys
but
are the
what's-
ones that brought
But
the
what's
weddings.
your
into
summer
it.
and fun?
You
been?
guys brought the weddings.
But you've been
up.
going to
Said
weddings.
I've
What's
only
your
been-
summer
No,
been?
he brought up one
Well,
wedding.
the
I
summer
went to
stuff,
one
you're
wedding.
too fixated on summer. Maybe you're
Yeah,
just
maybe I am.
maybe just a period.
we
That's
read-
the past. That's
let's-
the
a
base.
state, a
Let's
state of
reread
being.
the
I don't
first
want to
card.
diss.
Can we
no,
reread
I'm
the
not
first
dissing
card?
Riley. I'm just saying this is a dark pull. I'm not gonna lie, but dark pulls are almost the lightest.
You guys are the ones that brought up the weddings.
He brought it
I
up.
No,
like-
you
I like-
said it. You said
You did. You did.
You
bring
went
it
to a
up.
wedding.
You did.
Oh, I did say that.
Yeah, you did say
You
that.
went to
Nice,
a
yeah.
wedding.
Wait,
Well, you did. Did you not?
how did you know she went to a wedding?
'Cause she said it.
Oh,
on
that
it.
is true. Hold on. Oh wait. Well, we have a conclusion
Oh, it's
card.
4.
No, wait.
Yeah,
looked
I needed to
No,
hear this.
8
one
of
again.
cups. What do you?
No, 4. I want to hear this one.
I didn't even finish reading this one. I'll pick up where I didn't finish reading.
Oh my god! Typical Maddie, all getting all worked up.
Well,
Like
she
you
wanted-
got to go back to the start, and we got to reevaluate.
Well, she
this.
wanted to move on to the next card so quickly. I didn't have a chance to finish this. with
I
the
didn't
reading
move
it.
on. You literally closed the book and then didn't want to open it up again.
Well, it sounds like things are gonna change.
You literally closed
And
it.
you're
and
gonna be
like, "Oh."
alone, walking around, looking at the moon.
Dude, that's upside down. That's not.
You know what's
gonna
crazy
happen.
is like I read the first part of this and you're like, well, this is a great card, but it's the past card. Let's move on. You essentially said like, well, let's move on to the next.
I didn't say move on. You closed the book. You literally closed the book.
Did I must just have.
You set the book down and you're like, there is more,
Maybe I
but
did get the
I'm not going to
vaccine, 'cause
open
I
it
have
up
like
again.
some strange
Foggy
memory
brain.
loss thing going on.
Okay,
I got
let's
COVID brain.
finish.
The element of fire is secured and celebrations commence. It is a time of summer parties, laughter, and gaiety. Your work has paid off in early dividends. You can relax and enjoy. It is also nature and countryside pleasures.
This is what she came from. This is where we're going. You're going into darkness, my friend, and that's what happens after you turn like 26, 27, 20. You're gonna go into look at this guy. Look at me.
Well, I'm
Look at-
headed down a path of
Look at us.
unpurposeness.
Look at us.
I have no purpose as of now.
You have a purpose.
Nobody has a real purpose.
I don't make money.
Ultimately,
from my
nobody has a
purpose.
purpose, and you got to stop thinking that way.
I still
Even-
exercise my purpose, but
you just
I
have
want
to enjoy
to-
doing what you're gonna do.
What
Because
do
once
you
you're
think
dead,
your
nothing's gonna matter.
I
so.
exercise my purpose, but I want to make a living from my purpose.
All right, conclusion card. Here we go. I'm gonna pull it.
More
Wow.
pentacles.
One,
Pentacles
two,
been a
three,
theme.
4, 5,
Six.
6 of pentacles.
We already pulled this card.
No, actually, this
we
is-
have not pulled 6 pentacles.
Yes, we
No,
have.
this is 8 of pentacles.
We've literally. I've already.
Oh,
seen
there's
this
a
card.
pentacle. There's 7.
We already
It's
pulled
7.
it.
There's one he's
Eight.
sitting on.
It's V.
Oh, what is it? Where's the 8th pentacle in the picture? Oh, he's working on it.
Yes. Is that the one I pulled? No,
We
I was in a
pulled
field.
It.
Nobody-
You pulled it.
No,
Someone.
I pulled a pentacle, but I was in a
You're
field.
insane. No, nobody's pulled this card yet.
I've seen. I remember seeing
No,
that.
Maddie,
lined up with
it's
that.
I pulled like 7 of pentacles. They
Oh,
they
you
look similar.
know, maybe you're not crazy. You're right. Somebody has pulled this. I remember reading this. I'm
Mine
sorry.
then.
I'm sorry,
God.
Maddie. I'm gaslighting you. I'm
Yeah.
gaslighting you.
Called you insane.
I called you an insane person.
Literally. Take it back.
I did. I said I'm sorry, and I take
Okay.
it back.
Now read it.
Okay, don't take it so serious, Christ. I mean, you are kind of insane, dude. You have 5 cats.
Is it
Just go on.
Is it reverse?
No,
Or
it's
was it
normal.
regular? It was
it's like
normal?
mine. Me and her
How
pulled
did
the
you
same
pull-
card.
Hard
pulled
work,
it.
dedication to career and creativity you love.
See, it is work.
It's the same thing, but you have to work.
The figure sits on a bench and is hard at work. He is a craftsman. She is a craftswoman. His bench, apron, tool are Masonic symbols. He displays his work proudly. It is having pride in what you do and being fully invested in the effort you are taking
Right.
to create something.
So ultimately, we just need to get through this shit.
Ultimately, I'm wasting my damn time, and I need to
You
move
need to
on.
do this.
Yeah,
I feel like this is a part of it. And same with La Petite Mort's a part
I'm
of it.
doing
But
a bunch
there's
of
other
small
things.
I'm just
Well, La Petite
spending my.
Mort's not small. Come on.
You did.
I'm
You
not
do all the
talking about
filming
that.
on that.
I'm not
She
talking.
does a
about
lot of the cinematography.
She did the bedroom stuff, and yeah, that was Maddie.
I film. I make jewelry. I make stained glass pieces.
Put it out
I
there.
do photography. I do.
You have an
all these
OnlyFans.
things.
But
Don't even.
what's
I do all these things, but I still just clean, and I hate it.
you hate?
Well, you're
clean?
learning work ethic though. At the same time, you gotta look at things that way. You know, I do a lot of things. I'm just working at. Jacob does things. Jacob's got.
I don't do anything, dude.
There was times in his life though, when he's done.
I used to be something.
And now he's just
I used to break records.
yeah.
What kind of record?
The guy has a fucking. That's why I know he's got something in him. That's why I work. That's why I know.
What kind of work?
You see him when he works. He's got a work ethic.
I've got a charm to me. It's very
No,
strange.
no, it's not even your charm. Do you have a work ethic?
Yeah, thanks to my mother.
You know how to put work in. Well, that's like because I understand
I'm
track.
not self-disciplined.
That's the reason
I
the apartment's
understand.
so clean is because I had to clean every weekend or every other weekend.
I understand track. Well, that's
I
like
just
our
don't-
mom. Yeah.
I mean, hopefully that's why I'm not going to shoot up a school is because I know how to keep my place clean.
You're not gonna shoot up a school, dude. You're doing pretty well. You're not doing.
I don't think. I mean,
You're doing. You're
It's
doing
a
good,
tough-
dude. You're living by yourself, man. You're doing all right.
I'm behind on a car payment. Only like 1 month though. It's not even.
The only thing that's
You're gonna
concerning.
get your car
Insane.
taken away.
The only thing that's concerning to me is the oven. What's up with that? Everything's like torn apart off it.
Were you cleaning it?
Oh, I was cleaning it.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
they're
basics.
The pieces are drying.
I was like, what is?
Over in the
I was just
towel.
like,
He's
what is?
cleaning
What
it.
is?
I wasn't
it?
even gonna clean the oven. I was gonna leave the kitchen in disaster, and I cleaned it up.
I just saw it and I was like, what the?
I was like, "There's plenty of time here." I keep getting really close to this, and you keep.
You are. I keep trying to remind you, but
Yeah, but I don't understand your fucking gestures.
All right,
These,
so we're
these,
done with this.
I'm
These
trying.
gestures, yeah. We can,
Well, that was interesting.
Let's
We
clean
all
this
had
up.
our destiny told.
I
And
despise
reflect on
every
it.
moment of that, and I think we should do it again because it's
I'll
quite
say
funny.
I'll say something. Ultimately, is that I think we all knew.
We all obviously know what we need to be addressing.
We
and
all
it-
know.
Well, and I think that's what tarot is. It's not really supposed to tell you,
It's
but you
supposed to bring
kind
to the
of
forefront. Yes,
you
exactly.
use your own emotions
And
and
the
thoughts,
the
and then they
questions.
kind of bring to the surface, and then they correlate into your own
Correct,
little
correct.
thing, your own little prophecy.
These little monsters. Yeah.
I hate these fucking cards so much because it fucks with me every
Well, it
day.
should.
I'm so
It's like a Bible.
I'm more into it.
I mean, people go back to the Bible and they read verses and then they reevaluate
Honestly,
their
I
life.
haven't busted these open in probably close to a year.
Yeah.
Probably.
I still do mine
It's been a
once
minute
in a
since
while.
I
I'll
brought
do a
mine
read.
out.
They sit up in that closet where I pulled them from. They just sit up there. I see them. I don't pull them out. There's no reason
Yeah.
to.
Sometimes if I randomly see mine, I'll just like pull a card and I'll read it for the day, and then like I'll leave it on top if
I'd like
it's
to do
good.
that. I should do that.
Mm-hmm.
I should just pull it. Pulling it just randomly, arbitrarily doesn't seem right though. But I guess that's kind of the point. You can just kind of pull it. And
No, I kind of just like getting a vibe,
just
for,
something
like,
to
a
give
fe-
you-
like a
I don't know.
feeling of
there
like.
is no right or wrong. I think that's the thing
Or
with
should you-
anything is there's no right or wrong way to do things hardly unless apart from wiping your ass.
But should you let outer stimuli affect you or just let something
But then you
inside
share it on the internet, and everyone's like,
Do you have a voice
What do
inside
you mean by outer stimuli?
Do you have a
Just
voice
like
inside you?
No, yeah, I don't know how to define it. It's more different spirits. I don't. It's
Do
not.
you have a voice inside you?
"What do you mean? Yeah.
I think there's a duality. I definitely think there's a voice.
Are you just talking about inner dialogue or no?"
I mean, like a voice that
There's a voice
that
that is
tells you every single observation you have, like everything you're seeing, like everything you're like.
a narrator almost.
Easy there, cowboy. You were close there.
I twisted.
Oh,
this
that's
a
what it
little bit.
was.
I twisted.
No,
it
but I have a
bit,
little
I'm sorry.
jokester in me.
Yeah, you do.
So-
Go ahead. I'm just understanding your guys' minds more. I know your guys' minds, but
I
have like an I don't know.
I have something that I'll say something in my head, and I'm like, will laugh at, will like make me laugh out
yeah, a
loud.
lot of people have to. Yeah. Well, everyone laughs at themselves in their own little.
No,
thing.
but
I
like,
think
not
this-
like act like because I did something embarrassing. Like I'll make jokes to my like I'll be talking to myself making jokes.
I think the more I think about it, I think that
and like
little.
no one else would laugh.
I think
but-
that little trickster's existed for a very long time with me. The more
yeah.
I think back, I mean, as soon as I gained a consciousness, it's almost that trickster's just like sitting there.
I've always been a little troublemaker too.
But I've only become really aware of it in like the last
Well, maybe
2 years,
maybe you're,
really.
like, harnessing it.
You know,
But you're not using it for bad things.
you become aware of it, and then you real. I mean, everything you hear is like
Wait, have you guys?
that. You need to utilize it. You have to integrate it. You can't shy away from it. You have to integrate it.
Mhm.
Otherwise, you are shying away from it.
Well,
And
you're
it's like-
shying away from your nature.
Exactly. I mean, and the nature is your nature is very it can be really scary because I mean, like I was saying, like jokingly, is like you have to understand where the Nazis were coming from and how you end up in a situation like that, and understanding that you're part of that same human biology that sprung that same movement, and understanding that you can fall
You're
into
capable.
that same pit. And I think being perfectly aware of that is the best way to avoid it. And people that shy away from the conversation are exactly the kind of people that will unknowingly fall into
into
that.
it.
Exactly.
Because their minds aren't strong enough to
Not
overcome the succumsion.
not strong
I
enough.
just noticed on your speaker it says KKK. Oh no, it says KRK.
KRK.
Dumb pussy.
Coup
Wait,
really.
have you guys
clan.
seen the movie The Vanishing,
I've not seen The Vanishing.
1988?
No.
Oh yeah, with the Kubrick. He liked it
Kubrick
a lot.
said it was
yeah.
his favorite, and he wrote to him
It's like a
after
Denmark.
watching it.
Okay.
You'd like it, I
It was
think.
it's like French.
Yeah, it's,
Okay.
it's foreign.
They like traveled.
It might be German.
88.
It's both.
Yeah.
So they're like German, but then they go to French and
Yeah.
they talk like.
But I'm saying
it's
like the
mainly
film's
French.
like a German film.
Right.
But they mainly talk in French.
I mean, the Nazis invented film. I mean, essentially,
boy.
all that technology came to the Nazis before
Camera.
anybody.
but
That's the thing. So much of the
1911. No,
so much of the technology.
Edison created the theater.
Edison created nothing. Edison is just a.
He put his name over it.
He's a historic figure in place by whatever system of like that was taught to us. I don't believe in Edison.
But the moving theater, no, he actually he put his name on it. But that was on the East Coast, and that's when they moved film in the early 30s over to the West Coast because they could shoot because of the weather, and it was a lot cheaper at first. But that's why Hollywood got created. It was in the late 20s and early 30s, and Wizard of Oz, like those early films. But it was because of the weather. But it was tax breaks too. It was really cheap out there. It was all hillbillies, gold miners. There was nothing there. But it started on the East Coast. But then they started taxing film, and then they were like, "Fuck this," and then they moved it all out west, and that's how Hollywood started.
I think that what I'm getting at is just like the utilization of motion picture as a way of brainwashing,
as a tool,
just controlling, a culture.
Well, you have to understand what the power of a camera can do, and that's why you have to understand you're embracing like demonic. You're embracing so-called demonic powers, but you can use these powers to like almost liberate people's minds too, and also touch feelings that a lot of people don't feel, or they do feel, and then you capture it. You capture what dying feels like. You capture what someone losing a mother feels like, and you share it with people, and then people can watch those shows or watch those scenes, and then you kind of just you fall in love again, or you remember that, and then you can really remember that person you loved once again. Like
that's the
power of art. That's just the power of art.
It's almost there's a manipulative act.
I mean, if you're using it to like sell a product, that's where it's evil and that's where it's manipulation. But if you're also using it to show the power of just like having a life or being like living on Earth, like sharing the feelings of like a human existence, like that's pretty beautiful, and that's not really evil. That's more so like you're sharing consciousness in between one another. It's like painting, but you're painting with pictures. You're painting with a different medium. You're not painting with a paintbrush or a lead pencil or paint, like anything. You're painting with images, and these images, they really affect people. And any way you organize them or put them down as words and like tie them with sounds, like
the motion picture, it's a medium that's really beyond us. We still don't even understand the.
It's only a couple.
I mean,
it's only 100 years old. It's over, just barely over 100 years old.
Yeah, and I really have a hard time believing that.
But motion picture, it's around everywhere. Like your phone, it's motion picture. Every reel and TikTok is motion picture. Mm-hmm. Every commercial is motion picture. Every news fucking reporter is motion picture.
Everywhere you look is graphic design.
But the best to do it, Stanley Kubrick. That shot in 2001. That's what I mean. Like you can use the power of cinema for other things, and you can capitalize off it still. And that's why you're gonna get more ability to like keep creating cinema because you're making money. You're making money for other people.
You say YouTube videos are cinema?
No. Well, if you make a good YouTube video, but I'm just saying like the medium of YouTube allows you to make great things, and you don't have to put it out through a studio. Like a studio doesn't have to like put it out for you. You can just put things out. But if you're talented enough to make really beautiful things, you just put it out through YouTube yourself. You don't have to rely on a studio.
So you're saying the medium of cinema is able to just pervade multiple different
That's what's
platforms.
great nowadays. Like, you don't have to rely on people if you're talented enough, and if you're smart enough, and if you're organized enough, and if you're dedicated enough, and passionate enough.
That is a given. It's just a matter of plotting it out in reality.
But it's a possibility, and you can do it.
Yeah, it's really not that far away.
We're doing it.
Like I just saw I just started getting ads for the Paradiso studio. He just started he started buying ads, like sponsored ads on Instagram now. So his stuff's gonna start popping off a little bit. That'd be interesting. Honestly,
that stuff doesn't. I mean, it gets seen, but it's really just for views, and then it's just like, oh, hey, you got 100 views. Oh, you have 600 views. But it's like, what?
The second skit that he put out for that 70s cop thing, it's a little lacking in the writing. It starts off really strong, and then it kind of just like falls off like tremendously. I was really disappointed in the writing for the second half.
I'll tell you, like,
it's a really good concept.
It's just like high school videos.
He's a younger guy. I think he's like 25 or 26.
Yeah.
Which I found Joseph Naaman, shout out Joseph. But I mean, it's a good idea, and the guys are funny. But I feel like the rest of this because he like filmed like a whole season, but the rest will probably fall off because I was kind of disappointed in the writing. It's just really lazy.
That's the thing that sucks about
very lazy
with camera. I mean, I don't know. your imagination has really cool ideas, and it's like, oh, we'll write and shoot this, and it doesn't. I don't know. It's hard to really make something close to your imagination with with film.
Yeah.
And then with writing, you have your imagination, you're putting it down, but the interpretation of whoever's reading it, it's just different. And I don't know. You have to get over. Maybe it's something I've always wanted, but you have to get over like you're not gonna literally just put your imagination into someone else's all the time. There's this transferring the space in between and like reality and like this goes. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Translation. Oh yeah.
There's this. You lose it, and you actually have to make it reality.
Yeah, no, everybody's.
It's the reality of making things.
Well, you keep saying there is no objective reality. It's there.
Well, I'm saying, but like there is though with like when it comes to like a camera or like just like you have something in your imagination. And it's not always going to look the great. Like I'm just going out from those skits to like something like Apocalypto. Watch Apocalypto. But that's this filmmaking. But he went into a jungle and used actual natives. Like you know what I'm saying? Like the level of commitment, the level of the level of how induced you have to be.
How close it's touching, yeah.
And to really make it feel like real film. It's fucking so hard to make things really feel across this camera.
Yeah.
And that's why I say it feels like high school, like smaller.
Because it's as far away from actually. Because it's.
I'm saying it's just like that's
I know what you're saying.
It's hard. Like, but from writing, I don't know. We all everybody has ideas in their minds. Like everyone has ideas. Like I can make a movie. Yeah. I can make them. But everyone like that's what I'm saying is like everyone has critic. Like everyone's a critic. Everyone. But it's like I only take words from people who've actually ever made anything. Like anyone who's actually like that's when you can actually like listen to people and it's like when you listen to like people at work or like people that talk about shit. It's like what have you actually ever like made? Like what have you ever made that you can actually like really say anything off of? Like I don't know. It's just being creative. It's hard, man. It's
truly,
like
I don't like holding people to that standard. But I mean, truly,
that's
like,
the truth, though. It's like
have you made a shitty like rap song that
you ever made
anything
you're
ashamed of? Like literally anything.
That's why it's like talking about any like when you talk about sport. Any people talk about sports, it's like, all right, have you ever played it down in the NFL? Like
some people have. A lot of those people that are commentators have.
I'm not even talking about those people. I'm talking about people in real life.
That in real life,
yeah, they're like
retards.
That are just like talking shit about. It's like, dude,
that have played it down above like collegiate level
like,
or even at a collegiate level.
Any level, even like high, it's like.
Well, I mean, sports is just like, I mean, it's just a brainwash, not a brainwash. I don't want to say brainwash tool, but I mean, it's just a tool to just like keep people occupied. I mean, sport.
It's not a tool; it's a business.
Sport is really good, though. Sport. I mean, things used to really matter.
I love football. I'm excited. Tomorrow the Lions play tonight, and I'm very excited.
Nothing really matters because there's just this overarching theme of just like capitalism and things being completely hollowed out, and you're not able to enjoy things because you just. You know that you're living under a dying system, and
I think people have ultimately.
I mean, at least for me, it's tremendously hard for me. I don't enjoy things. I can't sit and enjoy a Lions game without like.
Well, for me, it's like
having
the feelings of history, though. Like because I can watch other NFL games and I know it's just a complete business. When I'm watching the Lions, I know it's a complete business. Like I know it's like mostly a farce, but at the same time, it's like when you listen to like an old band, I don't know. It's like an old show. It's almost nostalgia.
That's how it's.
But that's fandom. That's what fandom is. But it's only like I don't do that. Like, it's one team.
Engaging with like anything about like American positivity seems like fandom. Like, oh, I'm a big fan of America.
Well, you're a big fan of Donald Trump.
I'm a big fan. I'm not. I don't give a shit.
I'm not saying you. I'm saying like people like I'm saying like objectively like you're a big like that's why Donald Trump's so successful because he's like a rock star.
Yeah,
he's a rock star. He's a fan. I'm a fan of him. I don't necessarily like you know what I mean.
I don't like the people around him, but I mean
you're a fan of the guy. Like you're wearing a shirt of him. You're a fan of the guy. You're wearing a shirt of him. Regardless if you're doing and that's what I mean. You
bought that with your money.
Regardless if you're doing like out of irony or you're doing out of like you're a fan of the guy.
I must see something in him that.
Oh, you love him. Man, get your feet away. They're like warm.
They are warm.
They're like warm and they're.
I'm warm. I'm toasty, but in a good way.
I don't think there's a negative connotation to toasty. Can you think of any?
You're toasted.
If you're
toasted, that's a different word though. But we're talking about toasty. Toasty is only good.
One could be passive aggressive with it. Mm-hmm.
saying that I'm toasty about something.
It's a little too toasty in here.
You're right. All right. Well, now I quickly.
Point proved.
I'm a fucking retard. Sorry.
I don't know, your feet are just hot.
It's over
them
for
away
me.
from
Dude, they're not touching you.
Like
Stop
really
making it
moist
a
and
thing.
it's weird.
You're making it a thing, and it's too much.
Well, don't sweat so much, dude.
You could be
Ew, why are you doing that?
They have socks on. They're dry. They're not even sweaty.
Now it just like smells over
They're
here.
clean.
It's like I just almost want to throw up.
You're making me sick right now.
Made me sick.
Now you made me uncomfortable, and now that I have to sit up now.
Good, thank God.
You'd really sprawled yourself out all over my couch there.
Yeah, your feet are
Well,
just rubbing
someone-
all over his.
I was
leather.
getting comfy.
I know, and I'm glad you were actually comfortable enough to just lay it full body length across the couch like that. That's
Well,
amazing.
Sorry that the Crown Royal is literally gone right now, and I
Yeah, we
needed
really
to get a
put-
little
honestly,
comfy.
That was uncracked. That's
We
amazing.
honestly
Yes.
put all that away.
I needed to get comfortable. So
How did we start the
sorry.
podcast?
Sorry.
I kind of forget.
9/11
No, but we started it off
with 9/11.
adjacent from 9/11 though, and then we got into 9/11.
I think the start of this podcast was great.
All right. Well, you just told me to delete it all.
You literally did. You're like, we
You're
need
like,
to start over. We need to cap it.
Yeah, you almost wanted to start a whole new podcast just right now. We're almost like, Maddie's got sweaty feet over here. She's like literally reeking.
I literally do not.
They smell like onions and like
You're
old
the stinky
cheese.
one. He stinks.
Maddie's
he smells like
she's-
week old chili
We all smell
that
like
got
shit.
sat out in the sun.
Maddie's
We all
like,
smell like shit.
And little cats from the community are coming and eating on it.
I guess I just feel like
Well, I'm a good
I was
cause.
supposed to pilot this one a little bit more because we're in
And
my
then they're getting
place,
sick from it.
and I didn't take it upon myself to pilot the podcast a little bit more.
what word did you want to take it? You can finish it. I'll give you the floor.
I have the floor. Anyways, listen, guys, I don't care what anybody says. I love everybody here. I think we need to put Christ first in this country. And the problem is that we've lost Christ at the forefront of everything that we do. So I think that we need to love our neighbor, whether they're black, Asian, or Jewish.
Real quick, you do this mumble thing and it gets really hard in post-production.
I was doing it a couple episodes ago.
And I have to raise the levels, but it's just frustrating. And when I listen back to it, I'm like,
Frustrating.
it's frustrating. And then I listen
Well,
back,
that's what
You
the
know what's
board's
funny
for.
is
and
Tim-
I'm
Do it now. You
I'm
just
like,
fixed
that
it. It's
goddamn Jacob. I'm like, that goddamn Jacob and his
fine.
pronunciation.
Let him have his final word.
All right. I'm sorry. I thought that was kind of going to be funny.
I don't even have it. I don't have many words. Where was I even?
Continue.
You cut him off.
New floor.
Anything from your joke book? Anything new?
No.
We're not going back there. Don't.
Not yet.
There's nothing in there.
I cut you off there. I'm sorry.
No, I'm truly drawing a blank here. So if anybody says anything that we can go off of, like tennis or pinball, anything, I don't have a damn thing to
There
talk
was
about.
something I was trying to save earlier. Remember?
Should we open one of these novelty toys that are rotting the brains of children? Will that help?
I think it's gonna be stinky. I don't
No.
want to open
It will smell. It'll smell like Taiwan in there, which we shouldn't even say Taiwan because it doesn't exist.
I don't want to open them.
You wanted to say something, I thought.
I always want to say something, but I can never really pinpoint what it is exactly. This was good though. I didn't anticipated this one. This podcast. This was supposed to be fine. I think
It was at your place. You said you wanted to heat it. You said you felt like you didn't. And now you have a way to close it. So here we are.
So here we are.
Close it.
Should we do a scenario?
All right, let's just do like a scene to close it. We're in a space.
We are in a space.
We're in a white padded room, the three of us. We're locked in for a whole week. There's nothing we can do to get out.
I'm really getting sick of the meals that they're feeding us here.
They're not feeding us.
You're
Why aren't they? They definitely have to be feeding us something.
Who says who? Why are we in here? Who put us in here?
Your toes look good.
To eat?
We can find other things to eat first.
These pancakes that they've been giving us are pretty good.
There's no syrup.
They do have blueberries in them.
I don't know.
This is a disaster.
Should we pretend like we're going to Taco Bell?
I would love to just
we
pretend
go
that
to
we're at
Taco
Taco Bell.
Let's pretend like we're in the drive-thru.
Should we put a mobile order in? Well,
Wait,
obviously, I always put a mobile
Can
order.
I be the worker and you guys are in the drive-thru?
Should we just actually put a mobile order in?
This is the saddest shit. We're literally going to just start talking about a Taco Bell order that we probably will just put in after this
I don't know,
ends.
my
They
throat
close
hurts so
soon.
bad. There's certain things on this menu where they just try to get you, you know?
Go to the combos. That's where you got to go because the other stuff is just like it's too expensive.
Get
on
yourself a bowl or get a nacho bell.
a bowl.
Not a bowl.
This ain't Chipotle.
I meant a box, not a bowl.
Yeah, exactly. You need a box or whatever, something else.
Yeah, a box with
Get like the
multiple
7.
items.
Get like the.
I don't want to pop, though.
Get
That's
this-
what that kills me.
I'll
Well,
take
then
it.
get a Gatorade Zero instead.
Get a Baja Blast if you're gonna get one because I'll drink it.
I'm just going to the value menu.
Go to the value menu or go to the combos because the combos have like a $7 box where it's like.
I know the stuff. I've seen it. I see it right here.
Oh, so I thought you didn't know.
It's like 4 tacos, but I don't want to pop.
Oh, so you literally would spend double the amount just to not get a pop. That makes no sense.
Fine.
And if you do, you can swap out and get the spicy potatoes because I want them. But I don't want to spend $3 extra.
Can I swap out the nachos for something?
You can get nachos or cinnamon twists.
I'd rather get like another fucking taco. This one, I fucking hate these places, man.
I want the spicy. I want the cheesy potatoes.
What else is around here?
No, we're getting Taco Bell.
dude. Nothing.
Is Chipotle open?
No.
What are you doing over there? All right. You're like tapping away. Tap.
What are you getting?
I'm looking up the menu. I'm trying to create a combination that beats that fucking $7 box bullshit.
Dude, I'm not trying to spend $14 on you.
I'm not gonna spend it.
They did the AI math, so you never beat the luxury bowl, the Lux Bowl.
I don't want the pop.
You'll never. Why do you keep saying bowl? It's bad.
Yeah, why do you keep saying bowl? You keep saying the
They're
bowl.
both containers.
Different things though.
Hardly.
No, because
Not in the
many
fucking-
different things can come in a box, but like one thing comes
It's a
in a bowl.
three-dimensional object.
Is it really
with
Taco Bell? Is Wendy's not
holds
open?
Things.
That Wendy's is right over there.
What are
Wendy's
you
is
even talking
closed.
about? What Wendy's?
Wendy's is closed.
What Wendy's?
They might-
The one that's off Baldwin.
They might be open
No.
till 2.
No.
You know what he knows what I'm
I-
talking
All
about.
right, well,
He
look it
knows
up.
the
Look it
one.
up. If
It's
they're
on
open,
Brown. It's on Brown Road.
give it to me.
He knows the one I'm talking
Look
about.
it up on your computer.
Because that might be our saving grace.
Where are we?
Because Wendy's does stay late sometimes. It's Saturday night. College football's back. People are up.
1 a.m.
There's hope.
A New Hope. Anakin. What time is it right now?
It's 12:20, so we got to go to Taco Bell.
Oh, man.
So pick what you
What
want.
time is Taco Bell closed?
1.
Oh, they both close at 1?
Yes.
Do you have a Wendy's app?
No, we're going to Taco Bell. Wendy's is farther away. Come on. Look at the menu. There's so many good things.
This just reminds me of this one time I left the movies and I was like, Taco Bell's fucking me. I put my order in and then I went to the window and like, oh wait, you were supposed to tell us that the thing, and then the fucking, because the little window remote guy never answered me, so I just pulled forward, and then like so I had to go all the way. And this was after I saw Alien, and I was very disappointed after Alien because it was just garbage,
So they made you
Fucking
drive
work.
all the way around to the thing again?
and I had to wait again through the line because
Why?
the order wasn't even ready. This is what I mean. These fast food chains are. Tell your story about McDonald's.
You got played. I've never had that happen.
He went and got McDonald's after our last podcast in the car, and he I told him it was going to be
I was
garbage. I
disappointed
told him
with
it was going to be
my-
horrible.
With this,
Which
yeah.
one did you go to?
He was here
The Oxford
in
one.
Oxford. I told him it's fucking awful. The Oxford
I go there all the
McDonald's is
time. I've never had a problem. What happened?
awful. It's horrible, Maddie.
The fries were not
I've
filled.
never had
Listen,
a problem.
They were
Listen.
cold as shit. I mean, the large fry just wasn't filled. There was enough for like a small in there. It was really sad. It made me really sad.
Wow.
I don't know. The sandwiches were made sloppily, but
Must have been shitty kids on schedule.
that's the thing. It's really about the crew that you catch at a McDonald's. And
I've
you
never
can tell
caught a
almost
bad crew
immediately.
there, but I don't go there. I literally hardly go there anymore. But they used to be on their shit.
I've never go there, so I don't know. And we just caught him at the worst possible
Yeah, you
time.
definitely got a
It's amazing.
bad group, bad nuts, bad group of nuts.
All right, I have a good order.
Oh God, what the fuck did you get?
Read it.
should
Go
I
ahead and
just-
read it.
Six
Go ahead and read it and then
items.
cut it after.
Dude, I'm not spending $25.
I'll just read it and I'll tell you what to cut.
You're so dumb. You could literally get this all in one meal for one thing. A Crunchwrap Supreme, double stack taco, and 2 chicken enchilada burritos. By the way, those fucking suck. They're tasteless.
They do suck.
They-
Well, then cut those off, guys. Help me out. That's why I had you read it back.
They fucking suck.
Well, cut those off and then let me add one more thing.
I think you should get the Crunchwrap Supreme meal.
Well, what is that?
Let me go check. Hold on. Just trust me. It's going to save me money.
Your throat's like
Unless
dying
you-
out too. I can hear it.
You get a taco with it. You get a drink, a taco, and the Crunchwrap.
I don't want that, man. I wanted the crunch. Take. Let me see it again. Take the burrito off.
You could get a Dorito taco.
Just give me. Let me see. I'll fix it up a little. I just wanted you to review it. What's so funny, Jacob?
I mean, unless you pay me, I don't care.
Wait, I was gonna pay you.
Oh, I don't care.
I just wanted to see what you thought. All right, I have a crunch wrap, a double stack.
That's all you want?
Well, I want a burrito. But you guys say those burritos suck, so I
I
want.
feel like you're just like wasting your opportunity, but you don't want to drink, so it's okay. You don't.
I don't want to drink.
I
How
get
about
it.
the
It's
cheese?
fine.
What's a good burrito? You guys are little fat
The
fucks.
5-layer beefy.
I was just gonna say that one.
You fucking lose the beefy 5-layer burrito.
Yeah, but it's like $4.
It's kind of cheesy.
That's the cheapest thing they definitely have for burrito wise.
All right, well, fuck. The
That's why you gotta
burrito.
get
I'll
the
just get one. I'm just gonna get one more.
Just get a box, dude.
Gotta get a
Shut up.
box.
Just
Shut
get a
Gotta
craving
get
box.
a
Shut
box. You have
up.
to get a box.
Man. What happened to Taco Bell, man?
What happened to
You-
this podcast?
It
you
used to be
talking-
89-cent tacos.
I know. Like, what happened? It makes
You
me
used to pay with
sad.
that change. You could just pay with change.
Well, I'll try one of these spicy potato soft tacos.
I want the soft potato.
I get 2 of those.
Well, you can get potatoes in one of those craving boxes and a
Get
taco.
get the one box.
You get the chicken quesadilla combo?
Yeah,
Yeah, bango.
it's just a taco, chicken quesadilla, and drink.
All right, so this is what I got: the Crunchwrap Supreme, double stack taco, and 2 spicy potato soft tacos.
What do you need 2
Yeah, why-
potato tacos for? That's so,
You don't need to, do you?
They're small.
Then
That's
yeah,
the cheapest thing on the menu.
I'm telling you, just make him a bowl and just make it or the
Shut
box.
the food.
Wait. How about this? We get rid of one of the spicy potato soft tacos, and we can share the bowl of the potatoes.
That's not big
What are
enough
these
for 2.
bowls?
They come. It's a
Just
bowl.
get what I got. It's good. It's cheap.
It's
good.
a bowl of. There's a bowl of potatoes that comes smothered in cheese and sour cream. It's really good.
It's not enough for 2 though. That's ridiculous to share for 2 people.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. We're
Not to be lame, but it's kind of ridiculous to share for 2 people. Just saying. That's what it is.
Well, I think this one was one for the books.
I think we should burn those books like a bunch of Nazis in a
This
circle.
is what we
Yeah.
did tonight is what America stands on.
You're never gonna what might that be? What might America be
The-
standing on? Very
The freedom of speech.